Hi everybody and welcome to the Sony PlayStation Fight Nights. I am Jake Ryan, joined by the wonderful Ringed for some Dragon Ball FighterZ action. You can't see it underneath my name, but my cat is just as excited as I am for the action, and I'm sure that Ringe is as well.
Yes, indeed. If only. She's got the best seat in the house right here, ready, primed for some Dragon Ball FighterZ here with the Fight Nights. You know how we get down on PlayStation, man. How it's always a good night when it comes to hanging with you, Jake Ryan. I always like commentating with you, my good friend. But of course, we do have our players primed and ready to go today. We're going to have a bracket, of course. But before that, I want to talk about the bracket, actually. Yeah, that's where I want to go first, actually, if we can get that up as soon as we possibly can. But you guys know how Fight Nights rolls, baby. The Dragon Ball FighterZ is good to go. Me and Jake are ready to rock. How have you been, man?
I've been pretty good, honestly. Got in the new apartment, got to make sure my background was all fixed up. No posters at the moment, so I got to get everything posted up as we get this bracket posted up as well.
At the old place, you had the Dragon Ball FighterZ like decked out section.
Oh,
bro. Like, everybody, all the Gokus, everybody.
Based on whatever game was for Fight Nights, I would have my background ready to rock. And these people are rocking the dragon for certain prizes today, too. So there is some money on the line as well as the bracket. But we're going to go over how these players are going to be breaking it down, exactly how they get to the top of this top 8 bracket. As you can see here, open qualifiers all the way to the top 8, which is where we are now. It is double elimination. It is 2 out of 3 the entire time. And then once we get to the winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals, we have the 3 out of 5, which is what you will typically see at the end of a tournament. And these players are playing for more than just pride and the Dragon Balls themselves. They are playing for a pretty penny, trying to get some money in their pocket as well. Boom! First place, $200. Second place, $150. Third, $100. And fourth place, $50. All great. You know, a couple Benjamins can do a lot of good, especially after Thanksgiving. Cyber Monday. Maybe you got to buy yourself some more Sony stuff, all right? There's some controllers on sale right now. I'm just saying.
That's a good point. Definitely a lot of things happening in the PlayStation sphere, including Fight Night, where we got our top 8 bracket ready to be viewed, ready to be analyzed by myself and Jake. We got Ryuken, Hakaishin coming through once again, Danny and Emmy Supers, Trills Revenge, Mike Che, Boyka, legendary Jago, some familiar faces of the PlayStation Tournament's Fight Nights. You'll love to see them back and ready to put in more work than ever.
Yeah, a lot of returning names here on the Sony Fight Nights. I feel like this is the Sony Fight Nights region that we get to see often online, as we love these players going through. Returning favorites, like you said before, is Danny, Emmy Supers. I believe Mike Che and Trills Revenge are new as well. Yes. Hakaishin, Hakaishin, XX. You can't forget the XX. Talking about the players, it's important, just like XX, Oblivion, XX, super important. Ryuken there again, and legendary Jago. So only a couple new names, and I love to see that for tournaments. So getting into this, a pretty electric top 8, and I'm wondering if we got any character adjustments as well for these players, because we had some pretty interesting teams. And starting with the players, we're actually going to Ryuken's match first here, and like I said before, it is 2 out of 3, and yep, this is Ryu from Mexico, one of the stronger players from Mexico. I believe if I look at the points, it's either him or BT Neku that are qualified for the World Tour right now. There's only like a month left of points, so Ryu, one of the heavy hitters there, gave trouble to the likes of our U.S. hero on the West Coast, Zane, and we're going to be looking at the other side of this matchup too. Only 22 with the top tier team. Good decisions. Actually, wait, no, that's the wrong blue character in the back. Triple Fusion, that's right, remember?
Yes, you gotta remember, yeah. Hakaishin running the Triple Fusions with that Goku Black, the, you know, Enzamasu, right? You know, we're back at it once again. Yeah, they both qualify. That's as far as I'm concerned. Also, another young cat, 17, coming out of Florida. You know how they built different in Florida, you feel me? So that's why we definitely running the different Triple Fusion team. Not the one that you usually see at the top meta, but Hakaishin is deadly lethal with this squad. Always one of my favorite players to watch here at Fight Night. So it's going to be a good one to kick us off for sure.
Yeah, man, oh man. I love that we got to that determination last week that that is the best team in the game, Triple Fusion, right there. People keep talking about Triple Fusion, and I see that, and I'm not as intimidated but I mean, maybe you have to be a little bit more clear with your descriptors around triple fusion. But Ryuken playing a super strong team as well. Has the blue Vegeta in the back. I'm so used to saying blue Gogeta. That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, I definitely played that character as well. Very strong. Not typically a mid. It's usually a point character, and has gotten better and better and better as time has gone on. But like, I don't know, it's like Yasha Light Team. You put the wrong blue guy on there, and then the MVP. It's still good. I want to see how Ryuken lets his rock, because Big Bang Attack Assist is definitely one of my faves.
I just laughed because, like, when you talked about playing Blue Vegeta, that's all you said. I played that character.
he sure was. I played him in season one, bro. He sure did.
There was an era where I played the character. That happened. I don't have anything nice to say about it, but it happened.
I mean, his whole game plan was do Rekka, enforce a 50-50, every other tool. Not great. The drills were dull. The nails were bent. But you sure could go high-low once. And pressures one time. And if you hit that one time, ooh, you got 25% damage.
Man, you come a long way, bro. I'm glad you're a top tier enthusiast like my man Triple Fusion Hakaishin over here. We added already with the Janemba assist. You know how it goes, bro. Pick it up. It's gonna be a good start for Hakaishin, obviously. Gonna put Ryuken in a position where he might think about the spark. Does block the 6M overhead, keeping the pressure up, waiting for resistance to build back.
Up, active switch down. Are we gonna go for the blades? Actually, yeah, it doesn't have enough to kill, so you gotta guess it's a 50-50. Oh no, and actually the wall of light kept him safe here. Has the Janemba C assist and doesn't even need the double air dash for the 50-50. Ryu staying alive. I've been in that position a lot, and I think a lot of Gogeta Force have. When they're in an Oki situation against a Zamasu, you spark, you DP, or you guess. And Ryu guessed pretty well. The World Warrior is getting it done.
Oh my goodness, Hakaishin not wanting to spin his own defensive resource with the sparking, ends up eating the cross up. Now he loses the character first after a good start. Janemba in the building. Oh my goodness, both ways. Actually, the assist interrupting the pressure Ryuken was looking for.
Nice. And yeah, again, one of the stronger fusions on the screen right now, Goku Black. Doesn't have the best Oki in this situation, but with half a bar, can make a lot happen. Let's see the magic, and there it was. Good block, but the DR connects. So smart. Layers on layers.
My man Ryuken was showing a lot of respect. Right as down, backing through it all. Oh, that was disgusting.
Half a bar. Can't believe it's not mix-up.
You talked about it, right? Half a bar, you could make some amazing things happen. That one was, you couldn't see that. You just had to know it was coming and guess.
Yeah, there was a couple players from Canada before that did a lot of shenanigans with the EX teleport, and we're talking shenanigans. That little reset is going to send you right to your death. No more Goku Black, one less fusion to deal with.
Yeah, see, but I remember what C4 taught us. Mixed is cringe. Get this character off my screen, bro.
Well, we're not talking about cringe. I'm talking with Ringe right now, so we need more mix. Personally.
We're gonna see, because we got one character down. Janemba's available. The sparking is available.
Ooh, and that counter's so good, but the drop right there had an opportunity to pick up. Doesn't matter. EX command grab. Scooped up.
Yeah, it's definitely a good look for Hakaishin. Oh, we're gonna spark up for Ryuki. He's actually the first one to do it. He's gonna eat the combo. Very minimal damage here after the sparking.
Yeah, and I like that. And the only downside that used to exist there, oh, never mind. There are no downsides. You're just smarter. Is you would run out of sparking time, but that doesn't happen anymore. No spark. You have to guess the 50-50 high-low. Ooh, messed up the fuzzy, but it doesn't matter. Goes for it again. Gets the level up just cause. Goes for the slowest super in the business, but it doesn't matter. We are skipping the PowerPoint today. I already practiced for the presentation. Well, I don't need the slides.
Bro, that was nice. Yeah, Ryuken started off a little bit rocky, right? But he got it together. We saw Hakaishin, and he really kind of did it in a disciplined fashion too. He didn't immediately spin the spark or anything like that. He was confident in his defense, and that confidence paid dividends.
Yeah, and you have to be confident in your defense, especially in this kind of situation. Against this team, the mix isn't too potent. Definitely possible. And there was cheeky little resets on both sides. So they got to be a little bit more away. No falling asleep on the wheel on defense, because you might just get schmixturized. But great defense so far. And there it is again. Got to be looking for everything. One of the slower command grabs, but every tool has its purpose. Isn't that right, Vegeta Blue?
Even if it's only a single-use purpose. But yeah, man, when that mental stat gets high, some of those longer starter moves like that command grab, they sneak their way in, did some good damage here. But this is exactly what we saw in the first game. Hakaishin off to a solid start. Ryuken was able to reset the situation and to start his game. Yeah, it's going to be a big punish right there.
Yeah, I love that too. Just the jump forward to punish out anything, lands, gets a few, like, you could have got so much more off of that, but it doesn't matter. You got the spark in the bag, nobody gets hurt, and did I say nobody? I just said one of the fusions gets hurt. So Goku Black getting beat up just a little bit, gonna need a new hairdo after this, but no, the drop. That's rough, doesn't matter, swords.
Oh my, bro, that jump is such a potent tool, has been since its introduction, and just continues to catch people off so many times.
Just the amount of air options, it's too much. You gotta guess left, right, high, low. You think about it too slow, and you'll become Joe Schmo on the floor. Deader than dead. Doesn't even have to spend anything. And Hakaishin is kind of struggling right now. I feel like two of these fusions are better than the other two fusions.
Looking that way a little bit. Oh yeah, try to flinch after the plus frame vanish. Not gonna happen.
I love that you can actually like super dash extension after your beams now. It is character fantasy to a T. I love it. It's like, dang, he really followed up after his Kamehameha. That is Dragon Ball as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very fitting for the IP, 100%.
It needed to be done. Let's see. You have the opportunity to go for a stagger or just another mix afterwards. And the chase down has been so good. Tech chase on the up tech. My God, not going to be able to finish here, but you can go for another 50-50, and that is what we're going to expect. We saw same side low last time. I'm looking for a Dragon Rush. Nothing, never mind.
Yeah, interesting. Not even baiting out the raw attack right there. Looked like he was already committed to something that got interrupted. Oh, just the delay. Already committing to his own option, though. No follow-up because of it.
Again, the movement has been so pristine from Ryuken, just floating, making sure the Banshee Blast are layered in well. And that was one of the original esports buttons right there. Normally you press your 5M now, but the vacuum, that is LLL, can work just as well.
So powerful. Yeah, Janemba gonna finish the job here. Ryuken, in prime position right now to take the set 2-0. Hakaishin struggling. Goku Black about 40%, 30% life. Got a lot of meter to his name, but he's gonna need to make a lot of magic happen.
And there it is. Got the magic in me. Making it happen so far. 4 bars on a dream. But think about it. Any mistake you make, you just call Banshee Blast, defensive assist in, and you are done. Sparking is available. Shouldn't have to do anything. Stop the yard. Take this guy out. You're not a real fusion. Get lower on the tier list and go straight into the losers bracket.
Man, Janemba and Vegito playing Penn and Teller, exposing the magic. What's really behind the curtain, fam?
What's really behind the portal? Did you know that that was actually just an optical illusion? His foot didn't really. I feel like I sound like Hercule. If Penn and Teller were in the Dragon Ball universe, they'd be trying to explain instant transmission and things like.
The truth.
Can you imagine Hercule calls in Penn and Teller and they're trying to explain how the Kamehameha was just a light trick or something? It was sleight of hand, and it's like, yeah, sleight of catching these hands. That is what we were expecting. But yeah, caught these hands. Ryu delivered, and it was express. It got there in an hour, just like the doctor ordered. This is some pretty good. What would a Saiyan burger chain be called? What do you think, Ringe?
Oh man, it's that a Saiyan burger chain, bro. I don't even.
Yeah, he ordered, dude. Gogeta 4 was hungry.
The Saiyan burger chain, bro.
Bulma's Burgers, BB. Let's go.
Bulma's Burgers, just like that. That doesn't even have anything to do with Saiyans.
Hey, she takes care of the Saiyans. All right, she's got the Burger Tech University. That's BTU.
This man put me on the spot and they didn't even follow up in the foundation, in the structure that you set up in the first place.
I mean, it would probably be a vegetable-based burger place because all their names are based on vegetables, right?
Beyond type burger joint?
Yeah, Beyond type burger. Beyond, exactly. Beyond saying the impossible level of burgers. That's wild. We just made it. Production. Write this down. Write this down for Dragon Ball Fight Nights. Every single time. All right, Sony Fight Nights. We gotta have a Beyond Super Saiyan burger in our hands as we watch Ryuken go beyond the first stage of the bracket. Right here.
Yes, definitely big ups to Ryuken. Moving on 2-0, looking super clean as he usually does. He'll be awaiting the winner of Danny and Emmy Supers, two veterans, two mainstays of the Fight Nights for Dragon Ball Fighters. Definitely going to be looking forward to seeing them clash here to stay in the winner's bracket, because of course you want that second opportunity, right? You always want that safety net of that loser's bracket just in case something goes wrong. But hopefully nothing does so for these two players. We get some clean play and the better person wins today. Danny, of course, out of Mazatlan, Sinaloa, Mexico, age 27, been holding it down. You can see 2 bays and a cell, always a strong team in my eyes.
That's perfection right there. All right, you got to make sure that you got the right tools for the job. And Danny, you know, very strong competitor. And if you didn't know, he was actually the 2021 EVO Online Latin America champion for Dragon Ball. So saying they are a stranger Fight Nights would be blasphemy. And they're going to have to try to blast the heck out of their other opponent. The key is ready. Let's see who Danny has to take down here in the bracket. Once again, it's Emmy Supers, Gigaton. Again, Mexico showing up strong here, and that is Team Big Body and Funny Horns, funny headpieces. Right there. You got bald, you got horns, and you got more hair than I care to deal with.
I was gonna say, this is like a good representation of the headwear and styles of Dragon Ball, right? Like bald, horns, and Super Saiyan hair. Like that's pretty much the 3 defaults.
I love it. I mean, yeah, you get that same kind of deal in the beginning of the series too. You got Nappa, who's bald. You got like, Piccolo, who's got weird ears, not horns.
But there's always like something that's like upwards, right? That's vertical, pointing towards the sky. Like Cell too. Cell's got that too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no verticality with Jiren. All right, he's not very.
He's of the bald clan.
Yeah, true.
He's of the bald clan. Those are his ears. Those aren't like, you know, the things I imagine. I mean, that's what I think.
What if those are actually his eyes, Revenge? What if his eyes are his? That's his nose.
He's like the little frog creatures from Dark Souls, where he like has the big eyes that distract you from the actual eyes.
Ooh, bro. We don't talk about those fellas.
You don't want to get cursed?
Yeah, dude. What? I can't even remember what they're called right now.
Yeah, I don't know their name.
All I know
is they curse me.
All I gotta know is I'm calling this match as I see it, and it could go either way. Danny with Go Tanks on the side. Not even the 2 pretty ladies. Cell's Angels. Not present.
Yeah, no Cell's Angels. All right, he wants to get top tier. He was like, I'm tired of playing the 21. She held me down, but what can she do for me lately? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take Shorty in for the new model. That's the lab coat version. All right, we went to the lab, came back with the superior 21, and now 50-50, guess per character, EX Throw and Crush, Low, Dragon Rush, so many options. I'm not blocking. Ooh! Yeah, the half bar sparking flash that we saw right there. That was the spark.
Yeah, most definitely. The dissipation right there, man, just completely evaporating. And now we got a Dragon Rush though from Emmy. Definitely not going quietly into the night. You know how they get down.
Lockdown once again, not getting the correct chase down. I mean, it is a little difficult against Cell in the corner. You have perfect attack you have to consider. And perfect cross-ups. No other characters have perfect moves. And we're seeing that right now, the movement.
The extension here, of course. Danny on 21. Can you do something for me?
Spin to win. Let's see. I think Emmy Supers has to spark here. Oh my god, that was actually disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that before. That's mine now. Thank you.
Taking out the second overhead and going low instead. Man, Emmy was standing at attention right there. They're like, surely coming for the horns.
Display only.
Display only. They don't got a pair in the back. I know you got something to match this if it's out here.
Nah.
Danny right now looking to match another gravestone to the 2 characters that's already been put in one.
A little bit of a drop there. Now the Patience trying to get the spark. Again, you have to be so careful. Waiting up the spark again, and the 5M vacuumed in. Not going to be able to spark in this situation. Emmy Supers is just going to lose the first game. Wow.
And nah, bro, that anti-air timing was a redonkulous. Like, seeing something like that, it's so common to see like that, a little slight delay that the dive bomb has will catch people trying to anti-air so many times, right? But the fact that Danny waited that extra beat to actually anti-air that move properly, that's some scary stuff. That's the type of things that really impress me.
Yeah, I love that too, because I mean, it catches you falling to the 5M right there, and it has such a strong presence, but Emmy Supers not being shaken, clapping right back in the second game. And when Jiren starts going, El Hermano sure starts cooking.
Ooh, caught him reflecting when he should have been reflecting on his decisions.
Sometimes you just gotta defend. He's a mids dispenser. Just jump the command grab forehead. Look how big my forehead is. Jump and key blast it. That's it.
The cinematic, the IMAX forehead?
Yeah, exactly. Go in. You need actually better designed screens to deal with the Jiren pressure. Oh man, lockdown once again, trying to escape. And yeah, tried to jump, but no, did not believe in the hit.
Yeah, didn't have the proper follow-up prepared. Now we got to deal with all this. Great backdash right there from Emmy, knowing that they had the gap to actually sneak that in. Very impressive. When again the delay strings, you just got to block this obnoxiously long pressure, eventually cracking open, and man, this is hella damage.
Yeah, you don't kill in this situation, but you know, now it's a 50-50 guess for character. First time we're going to be seeing this mix-up, so has the opportunity to go left or right. Just goes same side and escapes excellently with the guard cancel.
Able to get the spell in off that. Now we're already in the corner again. Take the man down. Oh, let's go with the mid. Oh, we're setting up shot for that. Yeah, that's why you want to spark out, right? That was ridiculous to block.
Yep, and as soon as both assists are gone on the side of Emmy Supers, you see Danny goes for his spark of his own, escapes excellently, and now not under any other duress, but no, another drop. Rolling Crush doesn't connect, doesn't matter. I can't believe it's not neutral assist. Gets it done.
The
You're dead.
21, the spinning, the C assist extension, and yeah, we got plenty of meter to put this Janemba away. Danny now in a great spot here. Got the full health Go tanks in. Still got to deal with the Super Broly, but you're not looking too healthy either.
Yeah, so very rough. And now you're about to explode, but no, again, another drop. Emmy Supers leaving so much on the table here. Maybe a little bit of nerves. That boy is tall. This is canon. Go tanks versus a Broly. Not the right Broly.
Nonetheless, an alternate timeline.
Yikes.
Bring him back down. Yes, properly accounting for the ghost as well. Ooh, Danny clean with the gold tanks. Plenty of meter here. How are we going to spin it, though? My goodness, bro. I can't stop spinning.
Yeah, and you're dead. Level 1, level 3. Actually, it's going to be so close just because the Ender didn't have enough. Emmy Supers has one more gas left in the tank on this S Broly. Wake up, Wolverine. Just do it. Ooh. That was cheeky.
Classic Go tanks right there. The key blast. He falls forward afterwards. Both players respected. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's how I was like, dang, I remember that from old Kazunoko as CEO.
Yeah, the 6S meaty being so, you know, actually willing to go in here. Double. That was an infinite right there. Wow. Blue beat. Yeah.
Send him shot again. Oh, my man's got caught flinching. Tried to do something and counter it. Got hit in the process. And Danny cleaning up, not losing a character.
Yeah, really good from Danny that time. Just as soon as the pressure started, played the game plan excellently. Had an assist on deck each and every time they wanted to go for a mix and kept everything airtight. Didn't let Jiren get away with any shenanigans. No reversals. No command. We didn't see a single command grab from the side of Janemba or Super Broly, so not being able to use some of their strongest tools really paid off in Danny's favor, and we see them move on with a convincing 2-0.
Indeed, Danny looking clean, like we said, one of the mainstays here at the PlayStation Fight Nights for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So pretty much performing exactly how we expected them to. Great stuff, staying in the winner side of things. with that cheap team too. The Gotenks is looking nice. I like the Gotenks addition to the squad. Definitely pulled its weight there at the end as well.
Yeah, Danny has always played the Gotenks for a bit, so having it back on the roster isn't too surprising. Absolutely love to see them go back to that comfort, even though there are a couple issues with the character at the highest level where it's a little difficult. Ghost Oki isn't as strong either, but don't need all that strength. This is a classic match that we're going to see next on the winner's side was Ryuken versus Danny, but that's going to be a little bit later because Trills and Mike Che got to fight it out first, and then after that, Boyka versus legendary Jago on the other side of the docket. I mean, these matches have gone expected the way that I've seen them so far, but anything can always be exciting. Trills and Mike Che are the two that we've seen the least of in this Fight Nights kind of tournament. So there we go. Ooh, that's a garlic bread team right there. If I've ever seen, that's like garlic Zane.
Georgia? BS, brother. This is a West Coast player for sure right here. I was like, what is this squad? Zamasu, Beerus, and the baby in the back holding it down. I am very much already looking for a man. Trills Revenge. That is a southern name, though. I'm repping Georgia. 18 years old, young cat. Coming out of the Dragon Ball. I'd love to see how many players really kind of cut their teeth in the FGC on Dragon Ball FighterZ.
That is young cat Beerus. Young cat Beerus is going to be fighting it out as we go to the other side. Trills Revenge, I love that. And Mike Che playing a very similar team we've seen before. 33 from Arizona. A little bit more on the West Coast here. Georgia West Coast versus the Peach. And we're going to see if this team has what it takes. If it has the juice to squeeze the Peach, it's going to be pretty difficult here. I mean, you have part of one of Wawa's teams with the Gogeta Blue and the adult Gohan, but the UI Goku is an extra little flourish. He actually did play this team at Evo. So maybe a little bit of inspiration there. There's a huge discussion that, you know, adult Gohan is top 5 in the game. Some people say it, some people don't. I will say if he started out level 7, I would never want to play against that character. So yeah, he can be top 10. That's fine.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, definitely. It should be a good one here. And Mike Che, I like that he put it just his name as Gogeta. Like, man, yeah. Serious about the character that he's about to play. But I want to see how he's going to be prepared for this team, right? The Beerus, the Super Baby, the Samasu, definitely going to be a bit of a wild one to say the least. But yeah, man, I'm always looking forward to these type of teams, especially Super Baby. I actually really had fun with that character when I played him.
Yeah, we call that one the weird stuff. That character is nuanced, to say the least. You have to have a spreadsheet to know which combo that's optimal that you're going to do against each and every character. So getting to that level, I mean, when you have the unlimited 18-year-old time glitch, it makes sense that you would play a character like that. It's like Guilty Gear, but for me, where you just play all the character-specific stuff for whatever reason. But man, oh man, really love the character diversity we're seeing here, and more Beerus. You know what, Beerus should get more shine. That character is busted. Hiroki, if you're listening to this, do something about the orbs. Give me a funny 50-50 off of everything. All right, I don't want any more of these single-use mix-ups that I've had for years. All right, Blue Vegeta, you served me well. I salute you on this day. But give me some Beerus orb mix-ups. Like, don't give me Budget Kid Buu. Give me Super Plus Ultra Instinct Vegeta, where he just gets an M on his forehead and the M stands for mix. Like, that's what I want. It's not Majin, it's a mixed Vegeta.
It's a mixed Vegeta? That would be hard, bro. The only figure I actually have is a Majin Vegeta. So, and he's the one Vegeta that didn't make it into the game. I was like, oh, true.
It is what
it is. I
see how
y'all hate me. Okay, I get you.
But Ocean the Vegeta in the game. I want the different voice pack. I want him to just be ultra nasally.
And
I am Warrior Elite.
No, bro. No. I don't think I've ever actually heard the Majin Vegeta in English. I think that was because I watched the Dragon Ball in Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like Dragon Ball Z in Japanese. So I don't know. I haven't heard many of the English voices. I know people are very divisive about the Goku voice, whether you listen to it in English or Japanese, but I don't know about the Vegetas, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, got to give him more time in it, but you know, now we have more time. Burger joint, Beyonce and burgers. Okay, so what's our first burger called? What is our flagship item? Because We got like what I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to think.
The Kaioken is a sauce, right?
The Kaioken is the Kaioken sauce. It's like a comeback sauce, but it's the
right?
Kaioken sauce.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page with that.
It's like a special ketchup.
Precisely, exactly.
Like a special ketchup, like a little bit of mayo in there, just like a little something. maybe put some Saison on there, like some of that bodega seasoning, just a little bit of that.
What is the joint? Oh my! The sauce from the Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah, the Szechuan.
Szechuan. There you go. Yeah, a little bit.
Sauce,
yeah,
little Szechuan peppercorn.
Yeah.
All right. So the drink, it has to be the different like Super Saiyan colors. We have to have like a tropical yellow drink. We have to have a red punch drink that is named after like. It's got to be. We have to have the Dynamite Punch drink, and it's like Hercule on the front. Yeah, all the drinks are Hercule. Because he's drinking that Kool-Aid because he thinks he can fight the others.
Oh man! You realize I just wanted to say this, that Beerus also falls in line with the head styles we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah. The earpiece.
Yeah. I was like, the ears are going to the sky. That was just a sidebar, but we could continue with the restaurant if you like. We're trying to get our players here wrangled up to make sure that everything is chilling before we get into this.
Yeah, that's the secret. Actually, we flash fry our veggie burger. We flash freeze our veggie burgers before, so they get nice and crispy on the grill. That's why we're chilling. That's how we chill the players out, so that they can cook appropriately on stream. But Trills and Mike Che getting into it. If you're hearing this idea, Japan, please open up my Dragon Ball Burger Shop. My PayPal is 1-800-NEVERMIND. You know where to find me, Hiroki. You know where to go.
You know where to find them, my man. Was it qualifying as a player at the World Tour?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. There's another month, and I might go. I'm going to be talking here and then playing. People were making these lists, and this is a hot take. People were making these lists. They're like, "Oh, you're going to be on the A team for the U.S. and the B team for the U.S." And I'm like, "I'm on the Pro Tour qualified players list. Where are you?"
Facts. You're like, check that twice, brother. You're not Santa Claus. You don't know.
I'm nasty. I'm not naughty or nice. I'm nasty. But we're talking about the players on stream that are going to be nasty right now. Once again, Trills Revenge with a very interesting team. I saw their name in the chat. I know that we had one of the Twitters. They were chatting it up. So I love that. The players are here to hang out. And then Mike Che on the other side, waiting for their Bulma burgers right now. That's why we're having a little bit of a delay. My DoorDasher went to the wrong door. I told them to go to Clorin's Tower, and they were unable to climb, so they canceled on me. I'm really upset.
I like the little to-go boxes, like little like capsule corp type.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. They chuck the joints at you, like, and you click it, and it goes boom, and you have your burger meal. It's like Mr. Beast burger, but better, because Bulma is a genius.
Oh man. Is it gonna be like a Pulp Fiction where like the waiters and waitresses are dressed up as the characters?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Every single Bulma burger you go to will have a Bulma cosplayer ready to serve you your burger. You'll have a Chilai. There's a green woman giving you your fries, and you're like, this is lit. And then the chef in the back he has to be Dominican, and his name has to be Broly. And he just yells.
Yes, Dominican Broly. Yeah.
He just yells. He doesn't say anything else. He just. Ah! And then you get your veggie burger, and you're like, wow, that guy was really nice.
At the side of the plantains.
Exactly.
All right, looks like our players are ready to go. Again, this is winner's bracket action. Two of our newer participants to the Fight Nights. We got Mike Che in the building, going up against Trills Revenge. Oh, we got the baby on point too.
Dude, baby has some choice words. He said YouTube primate. My God, bro.
Bro, we're on PlayStation's Twitch, bro. Chill out.
Baby needs to read his disclaimer release form before he goes on these streams. Like, bro, you can't call Saiyans primates, man. It's not okay.
It's not cool, man.
It's not.
We're in a new era. It's 2022.
With the he's like, I will eliminate planet Earth.
Oh no!
I am the program.
Oh man, that was unfortunate. My man Mike Che getting his rocks off now with the Gogeta.
And here's the thing. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I have played Mike Che before. I ran into this guy online. Never mind. I know exactly who this is.
Oh okay.
I just didn't know it was Mike Che. My man's
all caps Gogeta.
All caps Gogeta. Go, Brody. It's that one. Oh man, trying to escape the C assist. That's why I remember. It's the C assist.
Oh,
yep. You never forget.
You never forget your first C assist.
Never, never, never.
Mike Che showing out with it, and yeah, I mean it just makes with the Gogeta, right? The Gogeta C assist.
Yeah. It's the C and the A assist, which is pretty good actually, because then you have the defensive pressure and you have the combo extensions. A lot of people haven't been playing UI as much. But A is still good, and that is the stop sign of a god.
Indeed, now Zamasu going to get it put in some work here. 4 bars on deck, Purple City.
Bird Gang.
How you gonna survive this? You got no way out. You got a DP. You tried to reflect. You bet it all on the 1-frame startup reflect all button, but you got grabbed for it.
Happens to the best of us. Don't want to be stuck under duress by Zamasu.
It do be.
Wow.
I like the follow-up after the C assist right there. Again, just unorthodox pressure, right? Definitely gonna catch people off guard until you kind of play against it a couple of times. I can see how it could frustrate some folks.
100%, but yeah, no, bus driver not allowed. Turn that bus around. You're going to the skies.
I mean, Beers.
Ooh, you mashed after that?
He did, bro. He doesn't play by your conventional rules.
My man does the double down and the triple down. We don't sell those items at Bulma Burger.
Oh my goodness, but it doesn't matter. He's getting fried up something fierce right now. Beerus hooking the UI. That's going to be a dead character. But the Gogeta all alone in that anchor spot.
Oh yeah.
7 bars on deck though.
Yeah. 3 auto combos away from summoning a certain someone. But it's going to be pretty difficult to get that done. Oh, yep, the last hit's an overhead. And this can happen. This character, sure, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I've seen him TOD off of every starter in the book.
I just can hear the earnestness in your voice. You're like, this can happen. He needs to be worried about it. Oh, surviving for now. Yeah, you're just down bad, but he caught him flinching anyway, hold it up at the worst moment. Maybe you're trying to walk forward.
Knock, knock. That's right. It's so hard. I mean, you have so many options there as Beerus, too. But you need to be the one to play Beerus well to get through that. And now, stuck under duress, goes for another guard cancel. Any touch will kill from Trills here. Super dash. There it is.
Oh, indeed. And he was ready for it. The 2 H's there. Big hitboxes on that. Call out Jones once again. The Purple City closing the door on the first game.
I told you I played him before. I knew that super dash was coming. I knew it. I saw it and I was like, yep.
That is definitely it's a choice you'll see when it comes to playing Dragon Ball, right? At this type of level, you'll see players try to kind of super dash really late when they're in the air for a long time, trying to catch you, committing to it anti-air early. Yeah, that was good patience from Trills.
It's the power of nothing, and a lot of fighting game players need to utilize that more.
It's true.
All right, Tokido taught us best. How do I deal with the low medium kick? Block all. Yeah. That's doing nothing. Just block all. Just wait. Going second is pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely in a fighting game for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mai Che does use the spark. Get out of that pressure that Trills has started. Gets a clean hit as well, but all that meter with that sparking, but no dropping the combo. Does DP straight through any of that baby pressure though.
Yeah, super rough. Not going to be able to kill just yet because of the low super damage that we have on the Adult Gohan. Is going to get the Adult Gohan out, though. Yeah, not enough. Ooh, that was the super tackle. That was lit. My man came down, hell in a cell, hell in the corner. Dude, he came in, he Superman punched him. That was insane.
From the top rope, from the rafters indeed. Set up the blades once again. Oh yeah, you ain't done with me. You can reflect the projectiles away, but you still got to deal with the god himself.
Yeah, absolutely love that. But the drop right there and the unleashed will gets him out of the corner. So lucky in that situation. Tags back in on the baby. But you might be upset with what you asked for here.
Ooh, and he hits him with the talk to the hand from long distance, launching with the Beerus after. I love that.
Lord Beerus Hakai.
Level 3, the man, life support. Oh my. Trey kicked him to the heavens right there. Go rest in the afterlife.
Yeah, celebrating the World Cup at home. That's what we're seeing right there. Looking like Spain versus Germany at the end. Messi.
Ho, 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 ho. I like that.
Ooh. Not gonna be able to get to extension. Mike Che has to find an opportunity here.
They're just trying to set up shop with the orbs. Oh, and then using that opportunity to move forward and put him in a guess. I like that a lot from Trills, getting the healthy character in as well. Yeah, not even spinning meter, just punishing him for trying to mash out. You might have established the DP earlier, but he's not scared. But drop combo and give Che another chance at this go on.
And again, back to full screen. Che is the one who has to find an opportunity here. Jail's in that situation. Nice chase down two, but the 2H, the stop sign beat the 5L. That was tragic. I'm sorry.
That was nasty, bro. He has a lot of faith in this 2H. I mean, he is being rewarded right now. Oh, gets to the other side, couldn't complete him.
Again, right arm of the Forbidden One, trying to get the job done. One more touch, one more confirm will do it. Let's see. You're kidding me.
I felt it in my bones.
Dodges it, but you had to keep holding it. No, it doesn't even die. Ah, that was ridiculous.
There's one more beam. I don't know why. I was like, with this amount of life lead and the way that he's been playing, right, he's been trying to take advantage of how much Mike Che wants to be aggressive. Like we saw him hit him with the meaty on the wake up, right? So I felt like, I was like, he thinks that he's definitely going to do something after the plus frames. So he led the level 3 rock, but as you said, he dodged it with his own invincibility for a little bit, but you had to keep holding.
Yeah, so very difficult to work with, but Trill showed us why they're at this point in the bracket and why they're moving on. Such strong play. Sorry, all caps, Gogeta. You're going to have to calm yourself down in the lower bracket. The lowercase bracket. We need to change your name. When you get back on stream, I want to see your name all in lowercase. I want lowercase Gogeta playing Mike Che, but we'll have Mike Che playing later as we check up on the rest of the bracket. One more round in the winner's side to see who moves on. Actually, XX Hakaishin XX has been shut out in the loser side. Sad to see them go so early, but there can only be one once you get to that part of the bracket. And Boyka versus Legendary Jago is going to be one of the players who decide to see and earn their way to the next part of the winner's bracket. Absolutely love seeing these players play so far. And we've got 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Can we get a 2-1? That is the question I have today, because Bulma Burger is running out of 2s on our receipts.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
These are our receipts here, or the bracket results. I see. Yeah, hopefully you can get at least a 1 on the board here. We got 2 veterans, so I think it's imminent, to be honest.
Yeah, I 100% agree here. This one is definitely going to be a head-to-head match, a very competitive match here between Boyka and Jago. And let's look at Boyka's team and see exactly what they're rocking for today. Always excited to see the players dive in once again. And Boyka got the vanilla ice cream team right there. Goku and his 2 dads.
Protagonist power right there.
That's protag. That's protag power. It's like puppy power, but it's protag power instead. On the side there again, Guadalajara, Mexico, showing up strong. That's where shout outs to Esteban T.A. Wolf, Guadalajara. No, yeah. No, he's not in Guadalajara, is he? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I think he is. No, I think he is. But that's where Boyka is. God. Yeah, Wolf is the god. Let's see where Jago is. Slick Rick, that's right.
Oh,
that's our guy, Slick Rick.
Power of the Flames on YouTube. Don't forget about that either, my man. Jago definitely bringing it from Utah, trying to make his opponents a little salty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little salty. I love that, they have their achievements listed. Your best achievement in the gaming career, he's like winning a couple tournaments. Let's go, Slick Rick. That's awesome. And then Boyka says win local tournaments. So they both got some tournament wins under their belt, and it's going to be exciting to see how they break down the rest of this tournament as well. Seeing who's going to be in the winner side, the last winner side competitor that we see before we move on to the next stage of the bracket. And yeah, man, oh man, I am looking forward to this, especially with the teams that they have too. Boyka and Slick Rick. But Man, oh man, Slick Rick with the team. Definitely playing top tiers compared to Boyka. As that double, I believe it's that double fusion. And, you know, the double fusion that we know, the really, really strong one, that Goku Black with Super Saiyan Blue, Gogeta, and Vegito. Yeah.
See, that's the one you meant. Okay, gotcha.
I just need somebody. If you are so kind, I need you to clip me saying this and Rinja's reaction, real quick. But yeah, you know, the triple fusion team of Goku Black, Vegito, and Gogeta Blue is really strong. So if you play triple fusion, then you might be a little carried. So Posey, I know you're playing the strongest fusion in the game. You got to stop sleeping on Goku Black. Okay, he is a fusion of Goku and Zamasu. That's a fusion.
That's a fusion, bro.
I can't make it up, bro. You're playing double fusion. You're playing lab coat fusion. Like you're.
That's crazy. That you can't have any excuses at that point.
Why you like this, man? And Goku Blue, and you have a protagonist. I mean, that's a fusion too. That's Goku with blue. That's a fusion. That's a fusion. That's Goku Super Saiyan, bro.
Fused with the color blue, bro. You know how powerful
with the color blue.
Do you not see our stream layout right now?
It's so blue. My chair is blue. It's the power blue is seeping into the universe, bro. How is Vegeta blue a fusion? It's Vegeta fused with the color blue. All right, you take a paint bucket and you put it on Vegeta. That's fusion, all right? It's like when you call something like a burger fusion restaurant, all right? It's like, you know, we say Bulma Burger. Yeah, that's a Saiyan fusion restaurant. Why? Because it's burgers and Saiyan names. That's it. And guess what? The restaurant, it's blue.
To bring it all back.
Everything all together. That's
blue
right.
themes. We're gonna see the fusion of these two players. Gonna result in one of them going to the winners bracket, continuing on, the other falling to the losers bracket. Boyka here. I don't know, man. We'll see. He's got a lot of protagonists on his side, but Legendary Jago, just as much protagonist power and a fusion with a villain. So that seems like too much to me.
Oh yeah. Loving this so far. And yeah, Legendary Jago actually changed up the team from what I've seen before. Yeah, Lamecoat, you're right. Goku did fuse with Sonic. 100% true. That is why is he blue? Probably died in still. That's right. And yeah, actually, Goku. That is Team Pro Tag. You thought Boyka had Team Pro Tag? Nah, this is Team Pro Tag.
The base of Goku right here. Oh my, the double axe handles. King's Crown just over and over again. Oh my God, he just keeps going for it. The Saiyan axe handle, the family lineage. You should learn this by now, son.
You know what? I think chat is right. All characters with colors in their hair or different naming conventions are fusions. Vegeta yellow.
The only Goku that's not a fusion.
Yeah. This is just Goku neutral.
Yeah.
This is the only non-fusion character. Piccolo is green. Piccolo's a fusion. Oh man, nothing to laugh about here though for Boyka in this Oki situation. As the guest on this Oki. Left, right, Rich.
You broke me left.
Oh wait, no, it did. He jabbed the man.
He did. Oh, no double axe handles here, fam. Just 2H and smash him back down. Oh, my God. There's been so many double axe handles, bro. Macho Man would be so proud.
Dude, IAD buttons is one of the strongest things in the universe. You think you can deal with my pressure? Oh, man. You gotta deal with the dash and the... Oh, I can't. I'm done. Sorry, Macho. I summoned the spirit of him, and he mashed.
Indeed, I'm not gonna have the Macho Man.
Macho Man? That's him. He loves the burger restaurant. He has a rewards card.
He's close to getting his free burger. He's got a lot of stamps.
Exactly. Ooh, a little bit early on the 2H. Yeah, exactly. No, they don't even do that anymore. It's all digital. And Macho Man is like,
I'm old.
I don't have one of them capsules. Does this work on my BlackBerry?
Brings him down. What are we gonna do now?
Oh, he
tried it again, bro. What in the world?
Dude, Jago is
clearing house.
My man is mashing combo breakers right now.
Oh my God. That would have been so sick. He wants to put it into the smash, tries to do it his own way. Oh, can you punish? Yes, indeed. Very nice. Full screen to start it off with the Kaioken combo.
How can a weak warrior like you beat me? That's freaking Vegeta right now. It's just broken. He's like, what is this red stuff, man? I'm Super Saiyan. I can't lose to this, bozo.
He does get clipped. Are we going to see a snap out? Looks like it.
Yeah. Give me that health back. Doesn't even go for the blue health. Just wants to get rid of Goku neutral.
Yeah, just wants to get one character off right. He will get rid of some of the blue health here because he killed off the Goku so quickly. Definitely efficient the way it played out.
Man, this is Heart Virus Awareness Month right here. 2 Heart Virus Gokus on the screen. Trying to deal with each other. And right now, getting a little bit wiggity washed. Boyka, one more touch away. All Gokus. Oops, all Gokus is what we're seeing right now.
Definitely a little scary here. We still got the sparking on deck, so if he finds himself in a defensive spot, he'll at least have a get out of jail free card, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but we just signed up to be part of the Square Button Society, don't we? Legendary Jago repping the East Coast heavy right there.
That was that's pretty good. Pretty good auto.
He's from Utah, but that was East Coast.
Yeah, that was definitely East Coast. Hey, I mean, we got ourselves some masters here on the West.
No, but they, you know, that was their whole thing.
Yeah.
Society. I'm not trying to say they play like that, but they sure like talking about that.
Are you insinuating that they love to press up buttons in a fighting game on Fight Nights? I would say you're right.
I get it the same way.
Yeah, exactly. Masters Unite, Masters Anonymous. That's MA.
Masters Anonymous, bro. We definitely need that. I'm so surprised he didn't follow up that 2H. I thought we had the confidence to. Maybe just some execution error.
We are swinging on both sides. There is no regard for combo, damage croation, anything.
Chaos.
Only chaos creation. That's what we're doing. Not damage.
All right, the super dash air to air. And this time, you know, we're in a chaotic environment like this at a tempo and a pace. Super dash always comes through in the clutch, even on a trade situation like that. You see both of them now. Nobody really in a prime spot to anti-air, right? Both players kind of committing to options too heavily. Nobody doing nothing, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the power of nothing is not being utilized here. There is no power. We have lost. We did not pay the
power of something.
Yeah, this is all additive. It's like, you know, when you go to a restaurant and it's simple ingredients, delicious flavors. That's what Bulma Burger is about. This match is not that. This match is, we're gonna put truffle on everything.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Truffle and tuffle on everything, baby.
Very spicy, very seasoned match. Oh, we're going nowhere. The backdash get chased down by the 2M. Shins exposed.
Yeah, should be able to kill here too. Very easy extension. Dragon Rush into the level 1. Oh no, now it's not enough just because the way that was ended. I think you could have done level 1, level 3. Now just a little bit left. Yeah, it would have been enough. Ooh, what? That was the forbidden crosser?
The glutes. Never skip leg day.
That's glutural.
That's neutral.
That's neutral. Full of cheeks. Your neutralist cheeks hold this mix-up.
Oh, okay, actually we're coming there. Oh my goodness, Jago dancing all on top of him right now. Gregory Hines style. Shout out to Yipes.
Very nice. Man, doing his best to catch up. Boyka. My God, he's actually going to even up the score there.
He was about to. Oh, gets away from the 5L commitment anyway. As hits him on the back of the head real quick. You thought. And listen, this is the end. He's calling a shot right now.
This is the end. Goku's in the outfield. Oh no.
On Dry, well, what's the road called to get to the heaven?
I don't even know.
No, from Dragon Ball, you know.
Oh yeah, Snake Way.
Snake Way, yeah. Oh, there's just all the Gokus in Snake Way in the outfield.
Exactly. Oh, he's gonna mash. Oh, he's actually got the dash out of the corner. Boyka. He's 38.
He remembered.
He can react. He's top 38.
He remembered that we were out of 2s on the receipt, so he gave us the 1-1.
Going to that 2-1, no matter what. Also, I thought it was kind of funny. I loved your dancing reference for Heinz, and I was like, yep, trying to catch up. I had it completely different segue. I was like, how do we bring this all together back to the burger restaurant? I was like, I have to get the Kaioken ketchup joke in there somewhere.
There you go.
But man, yeah, that was actually a great adaptation at the end by Boyka, because we saw that Jago wanted to consistently rely on the double axe handles, IDH, and Boyka had this little micro run out of the corner. Ooh, triple fusion! I see it on the screen. Forget Goku. I'm bringing in the big guns. Goku and Vegeta. Look they're playing the same team. It's just that Boyka doesn't have them fused. And they're not.
Oh, man. Indeed, here we're going to see Jago pulling out the big guns here for the game-deciding match to stay in the winner's bracket.
Why do you have an extra Goku and an extra Vegeta? This is not fair. I don't understand.
Bro, just the confidence of the 5L right there from Boyka. Catching Jago, just going with the cross up. He wasn't really intending to hit the Gohan, but that was what let Boyka kind of interrupt.
Yeah, huge damage here too, Boyka. And you switch to one of the strongest points in the game, and your son is still beating you up.
Oh, and he's gonna be dead here. I saw 2 bars sneaking in the overhead. Big bangu.
This is the team that starts serving vanilla ice cream because it's very basic, but it's the job done.
Yeah, I like a good vanilla ice cream.
Me too. All right, you put like a little, maybe the adult Gohan is like maybe some chocolate sprinkles on top.
Some French vanilla, you know.
Some French,
Some Mystic vanilla.
Oh yeah, Mystic Gohan vanilla ice cream, beast form. All right, let's see.
That's some Boyka again, the Dragon Rush, and again, right, the B&B of Open Up when it comes to Dragon Ball. Nothing fancy here, just all reliable stuff. UH on the call out. Exactly what we had come to expect from Boyka's style and team.
Yep, level one will do it. Gets another level here too, level 2. So couple away from unlocking the true potential that is Gohan. Once you get to level 5, it becomes a party. No 2H this time.
There.
And the spark comes out. Jago's only on the Goku Black here. You have to make so much happen in this situation, and it's so very difficult.
He moonwalked into the DP right there.
Ouch. Drop on the active switch, though. Tried to mash out with the 2L. Trying to look like a Street Fighter player with a 3-framer. Wrong button.
Put that away. I thought we were gonna get cheeky. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit cheeky in there. Just spark up out of that.
Look for the super dash. You got to just be patient here on the side of Boyka. But no, anti-air tried to jab the super dash, maybe jump Emmett. Just going to spend the supers to burn as much time as possible. I agree with this.
Yeah, like this a lot. Getting the healthy Gohan back up. Time to run up. Put him in a block string.
Has the assist back, too. Oh, yeah, you are done. As long as you optimize.
Yeah, we just needed a time to beam follow up. Okay, it's all right. Didn't have the super come out after the Dragon Rush, but it's all good.
Yep, little reset Kaiba at the end right there. Makes everything work out. And Boyka, after the character switch from side of Legendary Jago, was able to take it 2-1. And Legendary Jago, after the first game, looked like they were completely in control. And then Boyka turned it on with the El Clasico team. That is a season 1 special right there. All right, you can't sleep on all reliable. And these characters, I would say, Super Saiyan Goku, he got a little worse, he got a little better as time went on. This character's actually pretty dang good. There's a player on the West Coast who plays Super Saiyan Goku still, and I'm like, I kind of want to play this character again. He's got sick extensions, bombos. It hurts, dude. When you get sauced on by Super Saiyan Goku's Kaioken sauce at Bulma Burger, it's pretty difficult. But Boyka with the 2-1 over Legendary Drago is going to have the opportunity to fight against Trills Revenge, and then the other side, winner side, Ryuken versus Danny. That is El Clasico, if I've ever seen it before. That is the Mexico team kill to move on to winners finals, but that's always a good position to feel if your fellow countrymen, if your fellow competitors from your scene are in that level, then it feels good. When you lose to one of your training partners and your buddies, and one of you wins the tournament, that means you're doing good stuff. So really good to our competitors so far in the bracket.
Yeah, definitely. You can't be too mad when you face like one of your sparring mates in winter semis of the tournament, right? Like, yeah, you get like the unlucky draw of like round one or very early on, then it's pretty upsetting. But at this point, winter semis, you got nothing to complain about. That just means both of you are nasty and have decimated the competition on the way to meeting each other. And we always know that steel sharpens steel. So Ryuken and Danny, definitely two age-old rivals, definitely going to be looking to clash once again here at Fight Nights. And I'm expecting the sparks to fly because both of them looked very dominant in their opening round top 8 matches. And just in general, they are two of the best players we see on these tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely love to see both of them play. And as we can see, Ryu's team, we go right over to Danny, not running Cell's Angels this time, but has the Go Tanks in the back. We saw it do wonderful things, and I expect this match to go either way. I'd be surprised if it isn't a 2-1. If I had to pick a winner, though, I would go for Danny at the moment, just with their previous performances and their history as a player. And man, oh man. Love to see that so far. Also, I love how in the character portrait, like you see the full bodies for Cell, Go Tanks, and Lab Coat, and then when we went to Ryuken's picture, Janemba's forehead was just like massive. Look at how big it is. Look at how big it is, bro. Like Gogeta and Vegito are just visiting, and Janemba's like, look at my forehead. This is the plancha that we make the Bulma burgers on right here. Yeah. That's it. That's the flat top right there. Got a little bit around as the grease trap. I'm sorry, I'm putting all the pieces together, okay?
I see you. I see you. Put a little bit of onions on there.
Little bit of onions? Yeah, you do it like White Castle style. They love it. They love it. Just like we love Dragon Ball. Absolutely having a great time with you today, Ringe. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are at the winners semifinals portion of the bracket. Top 8. Top 4 gets paid out. And you don't want to miss out on that cash prize. So these players from Mexico and all over the world are duking it out right now to see who comes out on top. Danny, Ryu.
And the winner of this match gets in the winners finals, which guarantees a top 3 position, right? So that does guarantee you a piece of change for the payouts. Definitely a good look. Danny already starting off well. But Ryuken in a funky situation, ended up picking up off the reset. Definitely just, my goodness, suffocating Ryuken in the corner at this point. I think it just kind of in unorthodox positions time and time again. Doesn't really know how to respond defensively.
A little bit of a job. I'm talking about defensive responses. Air to air, I don't care. EX Perfect Hack, the great equalizer in the sky. It's like spin before spin was cool.
Yeah, for sure, actually. Oh, this.
Yes! That was beautiful.
He's doing the counter afterwards.
Empty vanish counter. I love it.
Yeah, like.
You're that kind of guy. You were super plus, and you're like, I'm good.
I'm gonna do a thing that relies on you to do something, even though I'm the one that's super plus. Like, definitely a nasty call out here. I mean, Danny has maintained control, even though, I mean, it did cost them the sparking. Hasn't done too much damage, but definitely still the one controlling the tempo until now. That's the assist. Rearing its head, getting the rejump combos with the lab coat.
ABC 1, 2, 3. Nice. Try to keep that Oki. You're not allowed to raw tag there. That is rough. You are going to explode. I don't know. Yeah, you don't kill. The C assist doesn't come back up in time, but just takes the level 3 Oki from the Go Tanks anyways.
Indeed, right? When Danny having no spark available here, he knows he's going to have to put him in a tough situation to get out of anyway. Oh, he just dragon rushes in his face. No bones about it. No tick button beforehand. Just, oh.
Man, oh man.
Man, it's late for the turnaround.
Yeah, didn't even press anything afterwards. Lockdown once again. Ryu applying the pressure, same side as D. Not an option we see as much anymore, as people have gotten a lot more used to 2Hing and jumping out of pressure, but still a great option to pull out. Love to see it. Locking down Ghost Oki. Get your credit cards ready. Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, got him out for now. Ooh, it sounded like he said, I'm nasty.
He goes
nasty with the dash.
I'm nasty. Yeah. I'm nasty. Every time. I remember seeing Subatomic Sabers play this character, and he would do Ghost Oki. I'm like, hey, David, can you show us that mix again? And he would do it every single time. And then he'd be like, I'm nasty.
Oh my goodness, bro. Janemba again hurt by this from Go Tanks. Bringing in the 21 to do something for him real quick.
Yeah, Go Tanks with the Danielson, the wax on, wax off on that plancha forehead. The picks
Miyagi
up,
though.
yeah, the Miyagi dome piece right there. That's what happened. Looking extra shiny. Show me this extra Potenoki. Janem beats.
Let the beat build.
Let the beat rock.
We have advantage in response, so we are at advantage here. Oh, but he does sneak in the raw tag, and Vegito playing spoiler to all that pressure that Ryuken was trying to establish. Spark up as soon as he blocks the first one, and Danny trying to maneuver in the air, gets clipped. He's gonna lose his Vegito for it.
Man, oh man, and just like that, Danny had this one spark of greatness with the Janemba, but I mean, with the Vegito, and now down to just the Janemba. EX perfect attack round start. You have sparking. There's so much to think about, and it whiffs. The 2H may have such a high vertical reach, but horizontally, it is challenged, and it was not the right time to challenge.
No, it was not. Ryuken sitting firmly, safely, far enough away to not get clipped by that 2H, and ended up getting the combo, dropped it at the end right there, but cleaned up his plate anyways. Definitely a bit scary, but Danny bringing out the first game. As you said, I mean, Danny's been looking super clean. It's a rare drop at the end, but besides that, he's been...
Did you see Janemba's head got bigger? Production zoomed in on his forehead. Oh, please make it bigger next time. Oh my god, that was so funny. Sorry. Oh my god, I hope you go back and watch the VOD, because I saw it immediately and it was just the whole screen was Janemba's forehead. I'm sorry, Ryu and Danny, that was too funny. Ooh, and I believe Ryu got that first game, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ryu.
Yeah, we gotta
won the first game.
Ooh, the forehead was too good. We'll get the score fixed there in a moment, but man, oh man, the MVP is production there. Production won the round. They win the tournament.
Be able to output this damage like crazy. Go Tanks with a level 3, gonna be able to finish off the Gogeta.
Actually, that's kind of scary.
So we got the Vegito in there with the Janemba backing it up as well, but it's all there. Ryuken definitely, I like that, just taking his space back. He has 2 assists with the advantage here. You don't need to rush into anything.
Oh yeah. Now lockdown, you can get some decent Oki here. Just tries to run up. Ooh, caught him slipping on the other side.
Oh, good awareness of the jump S, but it doesn't matter, bro. Vegito is continuing to attack at all angles. I think one of the things that makes this character so strong, and now the delayed raw tag is getting duffed by the dishwasher glove.
Oh yeah, dude, that's the Dexter's mom right there. You gotta take. No, actually, that's Majin Buu. Majin Buu has the real dishwasher glove.
The yellow joints.
Yeah, mixes you up. Potent in all the right places. My god, knockdown. Not gonna get the dragon. That was
what? Was disgusting. Landing at the perfect time for a high-low mix, hits him in the shoes. That was very, very hard to block.
My goodness. Deader than dead. Level 1, level 3. It's actually gonna be incredibly close, but there's a 50-50 in your future. Let's see. Same side.
Same side low indeed. Going right back to what worked before. I like that from Danny. Now we'll see. Ryuken definitely been conditioned to look out for the lows, but still blocked that way.
The names were changed. So yeah, Danny did get the first game. We need to get that switch.
Okay.
It was a double mix.
Sides.
Yeah. So Danny did get the first game. It's just that Ryu had his name on the other side. The Janemba forehead was a little bit too big. Got us dissuaded. So Danny is going to be taking the set.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we were talking about how good Danny looked, and you talked about thinking that he would be able to take this set, and he will do that indeed. 2-0 to put himself in winners finals. Well done. Oh my god. Ryuken.
Oh, they made Janemba's forehead That's our grill at Boma Burger, bro. It's clean and pristine. You see why I was laughing? Do you see now? I felt like I was taking crazy pills. But then I got my
I thought you were for a while.
I had my Boma Burger and everything was fine.
Man,
I love that. I saw it and I was like, why is his head big for the first time? It's like in Scary Movie where the cop's hat gets bigger every single scene. And he just subtly is at the end of the movie, it's just like this big.
About that, bro.
Exactly. That's what happened, man. That's thank you, Sony Fight Nights, for giving me one of the funniest things I've been able to commentate on. That was actually hilarious. Coming in at 7:15 PST, Janemba's head has taken over the PC lobbies of Dragon Ball FighterZ. But man, taking over the bracket, looking good. Danny. And I was wrong.
In the money.
I was wrong. They're actually not on the top of the points. It is BT Neku, who sadly isn't in the tournament today, also from Mexico. But Danny, always showing up in Fight Nights, so love to see them perform. And Trill and Boyka are going to be the ones who have to perform next. I said we'd get a 2-1 from that set, and I was sorely mistaken.
Man, I've just never seen a forehead so large.
It was so big, dude. I told you I was losing it, and I was like, why is this like a little bigger in the picture? And then production was like, hold on.
When they did it the first time, I thought someone like came in and like, I don't even know what. Like, definitely like harmed you in some way. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, am I have to go solo like the rest of this? Till I realized you were laughing. I was like, what's happening, bro?
Dude, the forehead. That was the Megazord forehead right there, all right? That was Hulkamania after he lost his hair and he had to wear a bigger headband to make people not see his hairline. All right.
He put the 24-inch pythons on his head.
Yeah. Exactly. And you're like, you know, that is Hulk Forma Diffusion. All right. It's Hulk plus the red headband. Color.
Oh man. Good.
Oh, and we just got that bracket upgrade as well. Legendary Jago. Slick Rick no longer gonna be in the bracket. Slick Rick, no.
The slick one going down.
Slickest of the rickest.
It's a children's tale. Be like that sometimes.
You gonna tell me when I go to bed? You're gonna be like, well, Slick Rick entered the Dragon Ball tournament. And picked the top tier.
I believe that is Slick Rick's like most famous song, or the one I know the most, Children's Story. That's what it is.
There it is, exactly. Oh, you almost got it. No, that's perfect. Boy's Story.
Boy's Story. My man's a boy no longer. Well, he still kind of is. Trills Revenge, though, definitely has aged into adulthood right there and considered a real man now at the age of 18. Definitely picking a team like a child, though. What is this squad here? Beerus Zamasu, baby. I'm just kidding. He actually did mad work with this squad, and we've seen him do it in that opening round of winners bracket, right? And definitely all these characters I'm a huge fan of, actually. Definitely a big fan of playing Super Baby, but I think Zamasu and Beerus are nasty. And on the other side, Boyka holding it down. He's like, I've been watching Dragon Ball from the beginning, and I'm repping it that way. Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku all looking crisp. And we even saw the base Goku from him in the first set, right? So my man definitely bringing it back to the OG realm.
Yeah, that is a point base Goku. That is a Scamby classic from the East Coast. Scamby played the base Goku. Yeah, he played the base Goku on point for a while. So Boyka going to be having to fight against Trills Revenge. This is a pretty difficult matchup, I would say. All these characters have a decent way of dealing with the Ki Blast that can be thrown out from Trill, but also just really great assist on both sides, allows for 50-50s, super good air control, and that's what Boyka's going to have to figure out how to navigate around. Is it going to be heavily beam-based? You don't really have that horizontal movement in the sky on Boyka. It's so difficult. Oh yeah, you got 2S on Gohan. Yeah, that's a nice Ki Blast in the air. But then Goku, you lose all your momentum, and then same thing with Vegeta. So it's like, man, you really got to work.
Yeah, as soon as Trill gets that hot bar too, you got to watch out for the EX dive bomb, right? We've seen him open up his opponent a couple of times already with that, but Boyka, the one striking first blood here.
And I mean, we've seen players with this team show great success. This is the easy man special right here. You gotta love it. You just gotta play better and be better than your opponent.
Yeah, with this team, speaking of being better right there, just slightly off with the extension on the beam. That's all right. Gets the other side, trying to level 3 through this sparking regen. Not gonna quite get it. Still though gets the hard knockdown. Man just eats the 5L.
Standing 5L. Standing lows.
It do be
pretty good. Pretty good. That 5L actually sucks, so let's be real. I don't want any of that propaganda, but man, no propaganda here. That button's real good.
Yeah, exactly. We don't gotta we gotta make up stories. We tell real accountable, non-fictional type joints about that button.
Walk down 50-50. Nice block right there too. Not getting opened up and just walks up with the standing 5L again. Huge damage as well. Look at the meter build. That's the most important part here. Gonna opt to level 3. No levels.
Yeah, man's a shooter, right? I forgot he's even got Goku in the back. The whole family doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the standing low again. This time set up by the empty air dash, covering.
No, oh my God. That was shenanigans.
Oh, get that out of here. No vanishes for you.
Yeah, that was a net play classic right there. The empty vanish at the end of a block string.
Yeah,
get me out.
For sure.
It's not a defensive tool, I promise. I've learned the hard way.
Trona is gonna have to do a lot of work on this Beerus. He's in the prime spot to do so. Can't vanish without getting clipped by some more. He wasn't ready to continue it.
Nice. Being patient here. Wow, never mind. Mashers immediately. That was 2M.
Yeah, just straight up hit him in the mouth. Right up during the startup, it looked like the Dragon Rush to me, but either way, Boyka be able to send him towards the corner and try to super dash, and of course call the assist right afterwards. He's gonna be able to reset the neutral off that, and then 2H sees the startup of the super dash, punching him for it.
Not gonna kill just yet though. Oh, nice. That caught the vanish. That was insane. No! The loss of 2Ms after the double axe handles whiffed. And Boyka is running Trill over right now. My God, I'm 38! Oh, man.
Yeah, just committed right there. He's been in a committed relationship or two at 38. Used to it, not afraid of it. Not like Trills Revenge,
for
18
life.
years old.
Bro, he's been in a committed relationship with Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan for life.
Oh my goodness, and you see the belief in these characters? I hold you down, you hold me down. Bonnie and Clyde style, 1-0 to Boyka.
That was a creative defensive decision in the corner.
My man called it a creative defensive decision.
Wake up 2M.
Read between the lines.
Wake up 2M. Wake up 2M. Optimal punish. Optimal punish. You know what? For the longest time, people didn't beat Shimmy with sweep wake up.
Yeah,
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's the same process. I've been doing that for years. You know what, Boyka? You got the right idea.
Oh, the hesitation right there. He hit him with the Sham God, but he dropped the combo.
I thought he was gonna get smoked.
Oh, speaking of which, DP's out that situation. Wow, he put the stop sign up and then just followed up with a super dash and make it rain.
I love these bombos. Purple rain.
Oh my goodness, bro. Prince. The game is going to the blouses.
That's right. To the blouses.
Oh, no! He died. Unfortunate. I thought he was for sure dead.
That sucks. Oh, it doesn't matter. Gets out of the corner, but the rocket kick helps him escape. Super dash does not work there, but doesn't believe in the hit. Trill leaving a lot on the table. Doesn't matter. Every single scramble is going in the favor of Trill, but just dropping the ball a little bit.
Oh, tried to reflect again, but yeah, I caught him at an awkward moment. Boyka able to open him up, and you can see he's doing the BNBs, baby, season 1 type joints. Combos in a level 3. Oh, just let the assist do the heavy lifting. Trills wasn't ready for it. This fuse Zamasu infusing into the dirt. Oh my God, never mind. All right.
I feel like your stupidity is going to rub off on me.
That was a good line. Oh, Beerus send up shot with the orb, then hitting him in the kicks once again. Trill going low. Let's see how much bar he's gonna spend though. Ooh, 4 bars on it. It's the double ball.
Yep. I mean, that's what I tell Zane. I'm like, you're only allowed to play characters with the orb supers, or it ruins the team fantasy. And that's also true. This is all orb supers on Trill.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, funny
the
orb
multi-ball.
team. Yeah, the multi-ball team. High ball. Super dash, super neutral.
Yeah. Just blowing through the assist right there. Unfortunate for Trills. He was trying to set up for like a baby, like cross up, chipe joint, but he just got duffed for it.
Tried to go for a spark bait there. Didn't come out in time. Sparks right back on their own. Wicked trying to find an opportunity. So many super dashes. No 2Hs on these other super dashes though. Wow.
Oh,
tried.
Just as you said it.
Little too early. Anticipation versus reaction.
Exactly. He held the advantage, just backed up, waited for him to 2H. Now once again dropped the heat. Oh yeah, I love it. Taking the corner, stealing in, so you gotta guess whether he's gonna stay on the same side or cross up. Crosses back up, but puts Vegeta on life support. He's still got a chance here to do some work before going out. Doesn't get the opportunity to do so though.
Yep, Jump SD deals with the Dragon Rush excellently.
Trills Revenge, 2H though. We finally get one on the super dash. Boyka not going to so easily get into that winner's finals. Trills definitely setting up shop, utilizing some of that power of doing nothing, waiting for the aggression and punishing it accordingly.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do from time to time, especially against, like, Boyka loves to go in and commit. A lot of super dash, a lot of jump forward, try to contest in the air. So Trill waiting and playing patient to deal with those answers. Excellent. And Boyka immediately getting caught out again.
Indeed. You're going to throw him out of the corner here. And yeah, just setting up the beams, I'm kind of surprised, but either way, it ends up working out. Set up the beams to make him think he could super dash, right? Baiting him into it and then going with a counter super dash option. Very smart.
Wow, raw tag to escape. Nice.
Oh, just clipped him in the hairdo.
IAD buttons, the great equalizer.
Indeed, and now Boyka, he knows he just needs one more hit. The double jump into the raw tag does escape.
That was interesting. Wow. Yeah, are we going high or are we going high? It's hitting no matter what.
He's level 3.
Keeps the same sign.
He's a worthwhile investment in taking down the Broly. Oh, but the jump out, he didn't complete the combo though in Boyka. That's relying on the 2H afterwards. He's like, I got hit. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose mashing this 2H?
I'm teching. What do you mean? That was a tech. I tech with 2H.
Yeah.
Easy, easy, easy. Boyka now with the lead here. Trill needs to slow it down just a little bit and wait for Boyka to make a mistake. There's the super dash once again. And wow, called out the wall of light summon. This is going to be huge damage. Shouldn't be able to kill here.
Yeah, he ended up starting with a light still, but nonetheless, definitely a good spot to be in until then. Trills Revenge does just get the raw tag out to Beerus. Boyka got caught committing to something a little bit too early. Level 3. He's got a lot of meter in his pocket, so burn some now. He's got a ways to go if he wants to make this comeback.
If one character can do it with their solo pressure, it definitely is Beerus. But the drop right there, you can't have these situations go to the wayside. Oh my god. No fear.
Just DPing straight through that here. Yeah, in the combo early, it's all blue damage anyway. The beam and the blue beam wasn't teching there. Needs to take a page out of Boyka's book. Should have been hitting the 2H, fam. Oh, DP's out though. And Trills Revenge is going to get an opportunity.
No! The drop and the run under. Again, Trill with the mistake, and Boyka going to be coming in on top here. Spark burning. Didn't even go for the level ups. Just takes the damage. Goku, Vegeta, best friend, Kamehameha.
Definitely love seeing those two back to back with it right now. He got caught a little bit awkward right there, landing from the super dash. Perhaps thought he was going to put Boyka on block stun, wasn't there. And Boyka, we know how he gets down. He's teching, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Buttons finding their home once again. Send up with the orbs, trying to make something happen, and does find a low again. It's going to be a long road to walk down here. He's got the limit break damage bonus, but still Boyka's got a spark game available if he wants to use this, keep all 3 of his characters, and he does.
Yep. Oh, man.
The bomb again.
Definitely a long road to ruin, but Trills is learning to fly at this moment. Hakai, get the knockdown, some of the strongest Oki in the game. Super strong damage. You're just dead. That's the strongest Oki. You kill your opponent.
True.
They can't get up. No, it's Emmy.
Yeah, that level 3, I think it's pretty decent against sparking, right? It's like a very low cinematic time to where you actually build it back up and then it just explodes your health in one chunk. Speaking of which, Boyka gonna do that with the big bang attack to finish off the Beerus and move on to winners finals with the OG squad right there.
That is 2-1 on the board with the OG, the Vanilla Ice Cream team. Trill had a very interesting team, but Boyka was too explosive, could not be slowed down. And man, oh man, that was fun to watch. I love watching the base teams because you can still make it happen with these characters as well. You have to work a little bit harder. And Zamasu, all of the characters on the other side of the roster, minus it all Gohan, would be considered to be higher tier characters than what we just saw from Boyka. But tier doesn't matter at a certain point because it just depends on what you put on the screen and how you play. And that's how we've seen the bracket play out so far. Ryuken has moved over Mike Che 2-1. So Gogeta, all lowercase, is now out of the bracket. Now they're just go home. Trills Revenge versus Emmy Supers is going to be the next one in losers, but we won't be seeing that. We'll be waiting to see how the loser semifinal shapes up. And then Dammy versus Boyka is not what I expected our winners finals to be, but Boyka made it all the way to Danny. That's going to be a pretty hard one to overcome, but
it's funny too. It's funny too because like you were talking about how Gohan was like the only character that was like in the realm of the top tier, and he didn't even level him up. He was not even gonna use the super cheap stuff with the character.
Nah, but I can tell you something that's great about these tournaments. Doesn't matter what tiers you play. It doesn't matter what characters you play. And sometimes, there's other games as well. But if you want to compete, I know there's people in chat asking before, you can go to compete.playstation.com to get yourself involved and sign up to play against some of the best players in the world. If you want to mess up with some Boykas, be like Slick Rick and show them the bedtime story, send them out of the bracket with the children's song, give it a shot because that's the place where you're going to want to be. And I'm going to need you all to hold on to your butts while we take a little bit of a break. We're going to get some water, get some sensu beans, get our refill on our Kaioken sauce from Bulma Burger because we've got some more Dragon Ball action afterwards. So don't move. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
Hold on to your butts. And welcome back, everyone, to the PlayStation Tournaments Fight Nights for Dragon Ball FighterZ. You know what it is. I am Ringe. I am joined by the lovely, the eccentric Jake Ryan. Hope everybody at home has been doing well. You saw that compete.playstation.com call to action, but that's not all we have for you today, because the Video Game Awards has recognized the greatness of EVO and has been nominated for the best esport event of 2022. We are proud to support EVO through the PlayStation tournament programs like the Summer Community Series, the Fight Nights you see right here today, and of course, all of them give players from around the world the opportunity to compete for a chance to attend the granddaddy of them all, EVO 2022, and of course, EVO 2023 next year going forward. Please go to thegameawards.com and cast your vote for the premier event in all of esports, EVO.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make sure that you show up and represent, because EVO was one of the best events of the year. Like, well, I'd say the best event I went to during the whole year. That's not by, I mean, you know, Ringe and I, we were talking in front of a giant crowd. It was electric. You could feel the electricity. You know, they took our pitch for Bulmenberger really well, and you need to make sure to go vote to support those folks that have helped us out in our project, because they've helped the FGC so very much. So make sure that you vote for EVO at thegameawards.com for the best event of 2022, because that's what you're going to want to be doing, because we've got even more Dragon Ball to enjoy, and we wouldn't be able to enjoy the Dragon Ball without the support from PlayStation and everything they put together to see on this stream that you're watching right now, eyes glued on the prize, and the prizes are soon to be in the players' pockets, because we got 4 players left.
You and this freaking Bulmenberger have given me an idea now. I wish they would like transform the food court of Mandalay Bay during EVO like into like a bunch of like FGC themed restaurants. Look at your eyes light up. Wouldn't that be so sick?
I gotta talk to Rick. Yeah. I gotta talk to Rick right now.
Rick and Mr. Sony on the line, please. We got things to talk about.
I need it to happen. All right, so now I need to see Danny take down Boyka. Boyka's gonna have a really hard challenge here, because you have to fight Danny, who has just been clawing their way through the bracket on a pretty much on a tear, with shout outs to Yipes here, but Sal with Chiquita Bananas in the back with Gotenks. Can I just replace Gotenks with a picture of a Chiquita banana?
I can see what you're doing with the production now. You're like, I'm gonna allude to the forehead now. Now I'm gonna try to get them to Photoshop some bananas in here, you know?
It would be bananas, but it would be a match right in front of us now. Boyka versus Danny. Already playing a little bit more patient, but the assist. I see what you did there. Drops the combo. No bombos allowed.
Who's gonna see themselves into the grand finals? We'll find out momentarily, as Boyka OST striking a second, but striking harder. Oh, especially after he chased down the cell yet again. Where you think you're going, fam?
Oh, you're not.
Vegeta, the classic counter right there. You think that angle's not covered, fam? It's more than that. I run this block.
That is the day -1 tech. That is the E3 beta tech right there. Cell and Vegeta were both playable. That is the beta tech. That's not even day 0. Wow. You got hit by that, Danny? Yeah, figure it out.
That was on Maximilian's YouTube. They negative.
Oh, yeah. Man, there's more negative days of Dragon Ball than days we've been waiting. But it doesn't matter. We got nothing to wait for now. I'm not going to say the next sentence. But Boyka popping off right now.
Oh, roll back, yeah. Land that hopefully we love someday.
Yes.
Oh, no, the reflect. Just getting outright punished. 21 ain't doing nothing for you today, at least not in this game. Now Danny down to just the Gotenks.
I am mad impressed from Boyka right now, because it's all fundamentals. Defense wins championships. Oh my God, patience wins championships. And Boyka,
he's looking like the Tim Duncan of Dragon Ball FighterZ right now. All bank shots right here. Nothing fancy. Doesn't need to break any ankles.
Too old for it. Look at that, just waiting, got counter hit something.
I'm so glad we thought the same thing. I was gonna say the exact same sentence.
Dude, his feet were glued to the floor.
He was chilling. The cement shoes, you know, sink to the bottom of the ocean.
Great friends with Elmer. That's plus now, by the way. That medium overhead. The fact that he challenged Danny, you're wild. But Boyka, getting caught for wilding out. Now you got two more characters work through Danny. Mr. Chiquita Bananas. Gonna try to make it happen. Oh, and it starts.
Ooh, nice continuation from Gotenks. Man's got to do a lot of work right here. We're going to put out the ghost. Can Boyka survive this one? Yeah, he's a veteran of this. He should be used to dealing, and he does. Sparks up. Oh my goodness, the dash up and look deep into my eyes.
Deep into my eyes, to your demise. Oh, the patience on both sides. 2H, nothing.
Oh
Golly. Raw super dash. Shouldn't be able to kill here, especially with the drop. Be careful. Yep, that jails. Try to jump out. Wait for the super dash. There it is. Oh my goodness.
The fist, the hammer fist from the skies.
Oh, he went raw 2H. That was a guess.
Man,
better guess again.
Going to have to fight me.
7 bars here. 2 Dragon Balls away as well. But I mean, then he's gonna die before that happens. So.
Yeah. Oh, no 2H. Machine gun punch. That was insane. Might kill.
3. He's dead, bro. Give me my channel points.
Yeah,
give me my channel points.
Gotta get it.
I always feel confident as long as
Gotta get them channel points. Will it kill? Yes, it will. Boyka getting the first game. I did not expect this. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not expect Boyka to get the first game. I will eat my words.
He is right here. He is bank shotting. He is running up the middle. My man is going for ground-based hits. All the sports analogies. No fancy stuff here. Just fundamentals.
And the tech on the Dragon Rush? All right, Boyka. Is this Easy Man in disguise? Is this Mexican Easy Man? He doesn't break dance. He salsas.
Oh, the DP, an old reliable tool as well. Oh, out of that, put him back on offense, and again, just not taking into account the Vegeta assist. Tell Danny just, I mean, you can tell just out of practice with playing against it.
Yeah, not navigating against these defensive assists very well at all. But now escaping with the lab coat, should be able to get a lot of work done here. That beam, fastest beam in the West. Quick draw McGraw on the screen.
The quick stomp out here. Oh, and he actually immediately sparks. Gets the Goku back, and he's got the Vegeta assist lying in wait, but the super dash just beats it to the punch by a frame.
I want to see Boyka try to level up here at all. Like, what if Boyka's secret is that they have no level up combos? They just love vanilla Gohan?
Yeah, I think it, oh, I definitely think that's the case.
Oh, they don't even need it. They don't even need it. That's not my win con.
I would be surprised if Boyka could tell you what Gohan did at level 5.
Stop. You know what he does at level 1? He has the ultimate back attack, baby.
Overhead is available. Nice.
Yeah. It has 2-day shipping on the overhead.
Oh, C assist. Damn, I thought I was going to get away from him, but silly me. And the Gotenks always setting you up for the easy follow-up. Media reflect, though, and now Boyka's in the driver's seat again. Got both assists available.
And Boyka's been really good about keeping themselves grounded for the most part. Really challenging on any gap. Man, wow. Just, oh my God. Yeah. Great punish from Danny.
The Super Saiyan Goku 2Ls too, like he's been interrupting so many random things with that. Oh, yeah, I didn't see which way was happening. Yeah. You had no shot, no chance of survival right there.
That was the zero Goku plan. Vanished, went same side, DP is after, easy punish. Hey, sometimes you gotta double down.
I respect that. Oh, believe me, I respect it. I'm a Gohan player. I've been there.
You want double the meaty on your Bulma burger? Say less. Super donut. That's our code. That's on the kids menu. That's the donut burger. That's on the kids menu.
We can't feed our children that. Are you crazy?
Look how strong this one is, though.
That's 2 children.
Exactly.
If 2 kids split it, then I'm fine with it.
All right, that's fair. Ooh. Miracle Punch. Oh, that's one of the drinks is called. It's Miracle Punch.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, the light bulb.
It's all coming together.
Oh my goodness. We gotta make a D&D game just to put this in there.
Dude, I need my fantasy Dragon Ball D&D game. I roll a D20 and I make the most delicious burger that I've ever had in my existence. Ooh.
The burger belongs to Master Roshi. That's how you get taken into the hermit school.
It's true. You gotta give him the right. You gotta give him the right meat. USDA Prime
with the Dragon Rush and level 3 to set up shop.
Well, remember, it's a vegan burger spot, so he doesn't know. We have to trick him.
Oh,
guess. Oh, wow, actually blocked that. Insane. Doesn't matter. Go for it again. That wasn't real. Doesn't. L plus ratio plus get mixed. That was so fake. That was so fake.
L plus
just like our burger meat.
Plus get mixed.
L plus ratio plus get mixed. Yeah, he did.
All right, that one legitimately broke me.
Actually, I should have said cell plus ratio, but you know what? Opportunities have been missed, and we've got ourselves an even set.
Oh my lordy lord. All right, Boyka trying to replicate the performance from the first game here. See,
no leveling up allowed.
Stuff. Yeah.
Impossible challenge.
Up tech chasing. He's like, nah, bro, I don't need any type of levels. Mystic, not for me, fam.
Dude, I'm vanilla Gohan. All right, if Goichi could do it with no levels, I could do it with no levels.
Goichi, he has a 1 in his name. He's level 1. That's it.
He's level 0. I'm ascended. Even further beyond. It's like squad 0. Everybody should know. Well, let's see. Oh, the rundown trying to jump away. But you're stuck in a beam in a dream, all right? It's Pressure City, Population U. No levels, only level 3s. Get the whole family involved. This is a family special. Coming to a Christmas theater near you. A boy and his 2 sons trying to save planet Earth. Oh, no.
I have never seen an instant air dash forward spaced so perfectly that it avoided the burst or the spark and still punished. That was insane. Yeah, in that instance, it was basically the same thing. But like the fact that he instant air dash forward and still punished outside the radius was crazy.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, but yeah, now trying to escape. Where's the DP? There it is. Man, who would have thought? Not me. Should be dead. Oh, no, it didn't opt to kill there. Interesting. Had more than enough damage. Could have done level 1, level 2, level 1. Just going to go for the Oki here. Let's see how it goes. Season 1. That's day negative 74.
Yep. Straight out of Maximilian's YouTube channel. Oh, my goodness. He's pointing that to the sky just in case.
But yeah, I mean, I like that from Danny because Boyka has been staying on the ground so consistently, so the beam coming out there is really good. But Boyka, you know, can block the key blast, but has been running straight into the beams and running straight into these toes. The heels, they hurt, man, all right?
If they're not red bottoms before, they sure are now.
Oof. Are you dead? Nah. Yeah, level 3. That's what he sounds like, bro. Right, yeah, same side. Again.
Ooh, the low. Man, set him right in the ACL right there, tearing at the knees.
Looking like Lakers in the beginning of the season, all injuries.
Hey.
I'm sorry. It hurts me too soon? Too soon? Oh my God.
The most electrifying move. The point of the elbow right there, shutting down what Gohan wanted to do. Picked up the combo afterwards. Now Vegeta all alone here.
I mean, we saw how this happened in canon. He thought he was big and bulky, but you know what? It's not about the muscles you have. It's about the brain power you use behind them.
Wow.
There wasn't a lot of Saiyan brain in there, I'll tell you that much. He's like, I'm a warrior elite. Why is this lizard monster creature defeating me?
Oh
my God.
Using his brain right there, and nice little micro walk under, getting the hit because of it. Going down Cannon style.
Oh my goodness. Yep, goes for the super donut on the kids menu. $5.99, and you get a mix-up after. And it's a guess. It's a mystery what toy you're going to get. Is it high or low? It's a Dragon Rush, and we knew.
And then again, bringing it back old school right there after the Dragon Rush. A successful tech going with the 6S projectile and just falling into it. Danny taking a lead.
Yeah, and this is, I would say, I mean, shout outs to Boyka, but I expected this match to slowly go this way. Danny can take a time. You know, winners finals, you have the time to figure out the set, warm up, get into the habits of your opponent, and then really adjust and punish. And that's what we're seeing right now from Danny. So very good.
Yeah, definitely looking primed to take this winner side grand finals position. Danny just kind of on another level at the moment.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at this. Even the Dragon Ball FighterZ gods wants Danny to win right now.
The universe said it's time for you, our champion, to win.
Pulling from Boyka though, trying to bring out this protagonist power. Been riding with the franchise since diapers.
That's true. That's true. My man, been around. He's got 10 more years of loving Goku than I do.
That's crazy.
That's hard. That's a lot of Goku love right there, I'm saying. And I love Goku.
Ooh, trying to beat out the spark right there with the backdash, but Danny's seen that one once or twice. Perfect attack to put him back in the corner.
Yeah, should be able to kill here too with limited issues. Have the C assist. So much damage to do. The fact that you get double rolling crush there is so sick. You go on the spin cycle. That's like when you finally get a laundry, a washer and dryer unit in your house. You just can't stop watching it spin. You want to just do it every day. Feels good. Oh, spin to win, baby. Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah, most definitely putting them to sleep off of it. Android 21 lab code variation. Step on to wake him up.
Uh-oh. Gotta guess again. Goes for the 2L. Too much to think about. The C assist will... No, it's not going to be up in time, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to die. And it is. I'm a liar. Forgot how long these combos are. I play this character. Just kidding. Didn't come in time. Could have done like one more key blast. Oh, well. Character's dead. Great job, Danny.
At the end of the day,
stars.
Most important thing, right? Yeah, I couldn't quite get the 6 bonus gold star, the Meltzer special, but it's okay. The 5 stars will do.
You know, a 5-star general. So we saw right there, Boyka with the 2 H's pretty consistently in that situation. So let's see how this goes. Easy confirmed. Should be the final flash. Hopefully not the final one we see this set because Boyka's got a lot of work to do. Ooh, just IADM.
Indeed, right on top of the dome. Not enough hair to protect the head regardless. Now we're going to do with this, Danny. We got the lab code back in. This is the toppest tier going up against Vegeta. My man's is irrelevant nowadays.
People do consider him to be one of the weakest characters, but I mean, you can make anything weak with the right ingredients can make it done. That's what Bulma Burger's about. Oh man, and there it is. A little bit of DP, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Nice little sear.
Oh! And I was wondering how this was going to play out right here because it was all blue life. So I was like, is Danny going to spark? Is Boyka going to bait? But Boyka just goes in.
And kills?
Like, I know that you know that I'm going to bait, so I'm not baiting a damn thing.
Now I can have some.
6 bars, though. Any mistake, any perfect attack comes through, and you're done. Oh my god.
The button gets eaten by the super dash here. Boyka
He's looking
close to forcing a final game.
Ooh, he ran in. He's like, I just have to spark on him. No air DP. You're done. Congratulations to Danny. Moving on to grand finals. As long as there isn't a mistake here, Boyka gonna be taken down. Gonna extend as much as he possibly can. Perfect attack into the solar Kamehameha. You are done.
Yeah, I think even after the first extension, like going straight into the level 3 with the limit break, it would have been fine, most likely. But I like him squeezing that out a little bit to make sure that he will be in winner's side grand finals. Danny taking it 3-1 after a bit of a scary sight when Boyka on that Vegeta.
Yeah, the juice was definitely worth the squeeze that time. We're very proud of the juice we serve at Bulma Burger, and that's exactly what we're seeing from Danny, delivering us the highest quality ingredients for the highest quality Dragon Ball matches. Loving everything that we've seen so far, and I'm so happy that all of you are enjoying watching the stream as well. Once again, Sony Fight Nights brought to you by PlayStation Tournaments. It's been a blast so far seeing all these teams and new faces plus old compete here, and we've got even more matches to go through because that was our winners finals, and we still got a couple more losers matches to go through to see who fights Danny in the end of days, at the end of Snake Way, because they're coming from the afterlife to aim at the champ.
That's essentially what the losers bracket is, right? They all go back up into Snake Way, train, see who is the survivor of the fittest in that losers bracket to get a shot at the gods sitting atop the winner's side grand finals throne. And that will be Danny, a spot they have found themselves in plenty of times here. So I'm going to be waiting to see who the winners are between Trills Revenge and Ryuken to start it off. Well, I'm glad we're getting that matchup for sure. And then Boyka is going to get one more shot at a potential run back before we get to that grand final.
Absolutely love this so far. But yeah, like you said, the first match we're going to be having is Trills versus Ryu. So Trill did take it over Emmy Supers 2-1, and Ryu took it over Mike Che 2-1. So Gogeta lowercase is now just Go, because they have gone home. Emmy Supers, sadly, not going to be in the bracket anymore either. But Trills versus Ryu is going to be pretty good. And then, yeah, it is potential rematch into rematch coming up, like you said. And man, oh man, I don't know. I don't know who takes this next one. It's going to be pretty difficult. Trill did have some moments of greatness, but Boyka gave Trill a very hard time. And seeing one of your opponents get shaken up like that, and then having to fight them later in the bracket, it can feel pretty good, because then you have like a little bit of a download on what you should expect to do, of how to like dismantle them. So my edge is on Ryu here. I'm gonna be real. The World Warrior. I think they can do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ryuken only lost to Danny, and Danny has been looking dominant today, definitely looking super, super strong. So I can see Ryuken being the favorite in this one. I'm a big fan of the way Trills has been playing, the type of style they kind of bring and create with this team. I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very strong. Just kind of, it seems like he's getting a little bit out experienced a lot of the time against some of the tougher opponents here at Fight Nights. And Ryuken is definitely one of those tougher ones. Oh my, okay, we're at normal forehead status.
Yeah, normal. I was waiting for you to acknowledge it. I'm like, I'm not gonna get baited this time. What you don't know is that next time it's gonna be Gogeta's forehead that gets bigger, but it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot harder to notice. It's not even actually the forehead. It's gonna be Vegeto's pecs are gonna get bigger.
Oh, the little cleavage she's got showing off right there.
Just a little bit of zoom on the power. And then you look at Janemba and his pecs are even bigger. Like, you can pick any part. The delts,
that's true.
Pecs, yeah, the dome piece. He does not skip head day, bro. He is constantly like, you know, the weird gym exercises where they have like the cable attached to their neck. Janemba's like, I got it on my horns. I don't miss horn day. Oh, we don't miss leg day, baby. With the 2H.
Oh man, said I don't miss horn day, bro.
Can't miss horn day, bro.
Oh, yes, I love seeing that extension, that baby into the tag. Chases them all the way to the corner right there. Set up shop again. Yeah, Spark up. He's tired of this nonsense. And Trill's team, I mean, it's definitely suffocating. It is oppressive. It's annoying to deal with. But if you can put him on the defense, we've seen players that make the most of it. Ryuken trying to do that again with the Janemba, but flipping up the combo a little bit.
Yeah, and that can happen time to time, but now getting out back to the Vegito. Do you opt level 3 or no? Just save it. Goes for a super dash. Not really a 50-50 there, but the Dragon Rush opens us all up from time to time. Is what
no mix necessary, baby. Vegito 4, yeah. With the Vegito in the back, you know how this team gets down. Zamasu already dead. Did have to spin the sparking in the process, but it's okay. He's pretty happy with the position he's in.
Yep. Oh, man, and that is a big starter right there. You get a nice little extension, and the biggest part is going to be the bar that you build here. Just look at that bar go up.
Bruh. Oh, my God. With each spin loop, he builds a full bar right there. It makes it to 7 off that.
Monkey!
Oh,
super. It's fun. We love it. Super Baby 2.
The Gallon gun as the giant monkey is so clean.
I love it.
Oh.
Absolutely.
And you can see how long that baby extension lasts. Raw tag in, you get reflected, it doesn't matter. You still get another mix up. Double beam dream.
Now in a great position from the side of Trill, really evening it up, but Ryuken fighting back. This could go either way right now. Definitely the resource lead on the side of Trill. He had to spend everything that he built from the spark, but now Ryuken is the one popping off a little bit.
Man, hit him on both sides of the dome piece. In level 3, we're going to set up shop now. The moon jump. Oh, all right.
Great block, but you can't block forever, especially on the unblockable. That is Dragon Rush. Should be able to kill here for relatively small resource. Just going to spend a level 1 to make sure.
So from Ryuken, using the fadeaway right there to just bait something out from Trills. Punished him heavily. Front of the orbs. Not
same
being
side.
scared of it. Yeah, just super dashing in, covered himself with the Gogeta assist, staying in front. Let that beat build.
And then beats. Guess for game. Oh my word. Actually, not going to build the bar in time, but it is a one-touch situation nonetheless and puts you under so much duress.
Meter penalty preventing him from getting to a full bar. Still, though, the two L's will find themselves a home.
Very good. Very good from Ryuken. Oh, Janemba's gone. He's just gone.
The eye peeking through the hair is pretty good.
It's the hidden evil behind. I love this. They have so much hair, you can't even see the character. Oh my god.
Ryuken trying to start with a cheeky round opener right there, using the counter and the assist.
I'm having too much fun. Should be illegal to have this much fun commentating. Man. But yeah, now full extension from the side of Ryuken. This is so scary too, because if you get this touch here, like, you are potentially dead, but great defense from the side of Trill. Waiting. Oh, try to reflect, overextending.
That was such collected defense right there. It's the normal jump out, letting the Beerus do the heavy lifting. Low commitment, my goodness, the giant swing as well. Shout out to Claudio.
Oh yeah. That was a deep cross up too, but no confirm from the side of Trill. We've been seeing that before too, where the confirms just haven't been on deck, and Ryu has been capitalizing much more frequently. Scary. Oh man.
All right, now Trill's gonna bring in the baby. This side really feels like where he feels the most comfortable at. Seems like he does the most damage with the baby on point. Those assists backing him up. We're gonna put the level 3 on him. Ooh, what a call out right there. The airborne 2L. Dodging the Dragon Rush and punishing.
The low crush was ready to get the job done. Absolutely love it. Man, oh man. So good so far. And just like that, Ryu, even on these moments where Trills has been getting these great hits, the lack of confirms and the consistency of Ryu on defense has made him come out on top here.
Yeah, man, I like that from Ryu. He ended the last game with going into the corner, right? The cross-up follow-up on that Janemba level 3. This time hit him in front. Trills, yeah, you got to put a stop to this, bro. Purple City, it's going to be good damage here, but we're going to see a spark. Yeah.
Yep, the chase down. It's so scary here too, especially with the 2 assists. Way too much to think about, but the 2H comes in. Wonderful stuff from Trills. Playing like a different player right now. So strong.
Ooh, there we go. Now that's the clean play we're looking for here. Into the Beerus. He's got the level 1 if he needs it. He does. Takes down the Janemba. Definitely looking much more comfortable. Has the sparking available. Ryuken and this Gogeta and the Vegito are just going to be tough to get through regardless.
Oh, goes for the mix, but great defense so far. And again, this character has some of the best mix-ups in the game solo with the orbs. There are some shenanigans that you have to work on to try to deal with it, but if you don't have the magic experience, it's not going to pay up. It doesn't matter. Punch the guts. Break the solar plexus. Bad hairball for the kitty cat right now.
My goodness, melting the life bar. Yeah, I'm going to DP. Oh my goodness, double up on it after the spark.
Oh, overzealous on the defense. Very rough. Not going to get a kill here, no. Too much.
Yikes.
No 2-8. Yikes.
Ooh. Yeah, respecting the long distance slide from Beerus. Oh, but no respect shown there. Sneaks in a raw tag. One of the best defensive options in the game.
Yeah, very good stuff. That's a French classic. Oh, wow. Got the hit. Trills was expecting the Dragon Rush earlier, but the 2H. That was the most delayed 2H, but it needed to happen.
It was. He really waited for that raw tag to get close. Well, I don't know which way we go. We got to try to find the right exit to the freeway here. Oh, no. In the crashing alongside the road.
Yeah. Rush hour, and somebody made a wrong turn.
Now Trills, yeah, he's been looking much more clean once he finds these hits and completing them. No more scrambling away, no more drops. Zamasu's off the table though, so this is a one-on-one. Beer is still one of the best one-on-one characters in the game for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter. Finds the super that she needed. Gonna be able to extend here with just advantage. Keeps the meter in the pocket.
Again, final touch, both characters. Any 5M, any connection from the side of Vegeta or even Trills will kill here. Oh my god. Oh, super dash Rob, that was huge. Counter it. I think he can kill. Depends. No.
Just go straight into the Dragon Rush. Yeah, he's holding onto the bar because the last one's not going to kill. Could have had a better extension, but either way, tries to hard call him out. Airbag dashes after the attempt and finds that he was looking for. Ryuken going into the loser's final.
That was kind of insane. That backdash H was
definitely
kind of insane. And Janemba's back on the screen. We made the other guys a little bit smaller again. no chat. We covered up Gogeta 4's pecs. All right. That's you gotta pay extra for that one.
That was
PlayStation.com. Gotta make sure.
Find the exclusives, the exclusive shots. But yeah, that was a wild choice too, right? Because obviously he hard called out just the up back with the air command grab attempt. And so often when players like make a hard commitment, I mean, at least from my perspective, when I make a hard commitment like that, usually my mind immediately kind of switches to a defensive side of things where I'm like, okay, how do I get out of this spot I just risked and put myself in? My man stayed on the offensive. He was like, his brain went to, how do I hit him from here after my first decision didn't work out? And the airbag dash in the H, I mean, it worked. It did it.
Definitely something I haven't seen in a while. A lot of Vegetos would go for the 5S there in the air. And the I-80 back in that situation was just exactly what we needed. 2H would have worked, but in a game-winning decision, it's hard to go for that. It's so hard to make that decision. But now, there's 3 players left, less decisions to be made in these matchups. And, I don't know. After seeing that looked like a completely different set from both those players. And Trill looked like they had an opportunity to take it to a 2-1 too, but Ryu closed it out at the very end. So now Ryuken versus Boyka. And we didn't get to see this match, so no run back just yet. And Boyka can potentially get a run back, or Ryuken can get a run back. So it'll be in the next set now. And again, this is loser's final, so it will be 3 out of 5 for the rest of the tournament as we finish up with our potential last 2 sets, maybe a third if we get a reset. And yeah, man, oh man, what a great tournament so far.
Yes, most definitely. Like Ryuken, has only lost to Danny so far, and Danny is looking mad good. So because of that, I think Ryuken still maybe holding a slight advantage here up against Boyka. Obviously, Boyka has been very disciplined, very solid throughout the day, and that type of play, I mean, it lends itself to the tournament environment, right? They haven't been trying anything too crazy or fancy or kind of stepping outside their comfort zone. But if Ryuken really brings some elite level plays to the table, sometimes that's what you need, is to get a little unorthodox. So we'll see if Boyka gets that pressure put on him or not, or if he can control the pace as he's been doing throughout the tournament.
Impose your will on your opponent, and they will never have an opportunity to fight back. And that's what Boyka has been doing. The rush down specialist. Danny was the only one who found out how to put the foot on the brakes and brake check them. That's why we got the pile up on the freeway earlier. But now we got to figure it out. It's been cleared up. And we're trying to get to where the fight begins. And right now, Ryuken opens up the fight excellently with a tap DR. Tap, tap.
Let's not bring LA traffic to Snake Way, huh? And nobody's going to get to
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Earth is gone. Goku turned Super Saiyan so much earlier. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, you see the hit stun on the Banshee Blast, allowing the easy follow-ups every time. Gives Vegeta some space. Vegeta's gonna take that to Rocket Kick rather than spin a spark or anything like that. And then 2H, reliable.
The good stuff.
Never gonna be deterred from it, bro. That's what he believes in. He's a commitment specialist. Oh, I thought it was coming again, but instead he chases him down afterwards. Interrupts the 5L after the weird tech as well, but nobody can get a solid hit.
Yeah, there's no duress on this approach, but now Ryuken is the one who's coming out on top because of it. Oh,
yeah, put out his toes and stuffed him for it.
Damn, Ryuken gets the first character against Boyka.
Damn, I don't see Vegeta 2L with punish so violently. That was nasty.
It was unnecessary roughness.
It was.
Automatic
15
first
yards.
down. Automatic first down.
Oh my goodness. The glute exercises. We never skip leg day.
That's true. It's great for your core. Core gameplay, you need the glute exercises.
You know?
Oh, but Boyka with the core gameplay.
Oh my
Simple
goodness.
2L. Little happy little cross up.
I forgot what we were talking about last time until you said that. Oh, yeah, I just waited to see what the mix-up was.
Mids, mixed Americans. That's what we're seeing right here, though. MMA.
Yeah, say MMA.
MMA, baby.
The beat build. Are you gonna put him in a choke? Oh my goodness! From the front this time.
That's the triangle choke, the arm bar, everything.
Oh.
There's the spark. I don't agree with that. But you know what? Try to keep the character alive. We gotta do it for Goku. Right? Ooh, super dash. And just 5L. Mids, mixed Americans is what we were seeing here today.
That is how it be, unfortunately. Very potent tool, the mids be. Oh, and speaking of which, 2H, another mid. That is a very potent indeed.
Not gonna kill just yet. Already used the knockdown. Try to run out, but with the auto combo, it doesn't matter. Small little extension. Do it again. Yeah. Oh no! All Gogeta 4 players share the same brain cell.
Try to get cheeky for the kill. Gonna end up losing his own character for it. Boyka, we finally see a level up as he can serve some of the meter.
Yeah.
Oh, but Ryuken just kind of bulldogging him down right there. Vanished with the assist afterwards, knowing he just needed a pixel for the win. Does it in kind.
Good stuff to Ryuken, though, in that game. Just exhibited control almost the entire time. There were some moments where Boyka looked really good, but it was also Ryuken gave a little bit of leeway. Almost, you know, gave it away for a second off of the way they wanted to finish the round. And now you can feel the player expression showing up where we are just swinging, we are doing shenanigans, and DP comes out. Excellent extension from Boyka. Get the shenanigans off of me. Keep it real or don't do it at all.
Oh, sticks in the classic with the assist follow-up here. Decent damage, but he's gonna need something nasty on the other end if he wants to get this kill. Oh, instead Ryu trying to immediately spark up. Can't counter the vanish either. Gets bullied into the corner yet again. Banshee blast though. Good old reliable. Finally reset the neutral a little bit. Let him get an offensive opportunity, and he's making the most of it.
Cool. And yeah, this Oki is super good here. You get the universal 50-50 fuzzy. Goes for the spark bait, but it doesn't connect. You have to do the S first. Man, oh man, Boyka.
And that gap where the S didn't cover, you can see it allows for the raw tag. Now the Goku gets in, punishes the raw tag right there with the Vegeta assist. The activity on that bad boy. Frames for days, brings in the Gogeta back. Oh, you thought you were dumb blocking high? Well, you are mistaken, fam.
Not dead just yet, though, but you have to guess. Try to go for the same side for a whip. And the super dash does connect, get the full extension off the C assist. And I mean, we haven't been seeing the C assist be utilized for mixed a lot of the time, but it's definitely been great defensively. And as I say that, you're going to need better defense if you have drops like those. Not great.
Indeed, you know, allow the opponent more opportunities to open you up. Oh, speaking of which, sets up the Janemba assist with Vegito, only for Vegito to be set up by the Janemba assist. That's proper versus gameplay.
Oh, yeah. It's all about symbiosis between the tools. Very important to have everything work together incredibly well. Oh my god, EX kicks almost connected there, but Boyka without the connection.
That's why Boyka has a family as a team.
True.
All about how you
about family. You gotta make Mr. Diesel happy.
Oh, I've been there.
Hell yeah. Negative?
I've been
there.
Level 3 puts him on a pixel and chucks a beam at him, a ball of light and magic.
You gotta let your opponent know that it's always your turn. It is always your turn. Without a doubt.
Yeah, message sent with that level 3 for sure.
It left on red. Delivered. Delivered.
I don't respond to reversal level 3s either. I understand.
Yeah. You leave that on red. They think that there's an issue with their connection. Maybe they were in airplane mode. Who knows? We're never going to see that message. Doesn't matter. Command grab comes through with the log. And let's see, back to neutral, just going full screen. I love this, trying to run away, and super dash connects. Had a little bit of a false sense of security because of the A assist. Rough stuff.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right, where like he's just not used to people going with the counter to it. Speaking of countering, we got the DP shaving the chest, going into the level 3. That's a lot of blue life, and no sparking to recover it. Just gets clipped in the big forehead.
All right, and let's see here. One touch on the side of Ryuken, but there is no bar. So Boyka's got to get another touch, actually, unless there's a lot of neutral to be played here first. And Ryuken playing this excellently, just being patient. And that's how it starts. Time to guess. Ooh, and again, the same with punish we talked before. You might actually die. If this is optimized, you will build the 4th bar. And just like that, Ryuken is going to be taking a 2-0 lead.
Goodness.
That's the money button right there.
They even need the extension either. Ryuken, indeed. Laying the trap out. You want to press the 2L, give you just a little bit of space, give you a little bit of time to press a button. Lying in wait with his own. Very sick.
Absolutely love it so far. And Ryuken pushing Boyka to the limit and showing why Ryuken did have a great showing against Danny. Obviously wasn't able to take it, but Boyka getting pushed now, and it's hard. Oh my god, first DP we've seen from Ryuken. Now it's time for them to be disrespectful on Oki.
Yeah, I definitely like it. Ryuken, just trying to get some space back where they can finally set up. Surprised they haven't called the Vegetos, to be honest, and they still don't. Instead, the down tech buttons just works out.
Well, it's time to level up. We're going for a different strategy now. 3 levels per combo. And he's going to get another one landing, so that's level 4 already. Looking for some TODs. Hey, look at this sick combo I got. 1 hit kills.
Yeah, with the 2-0 lead, definitely wants to, oh my goodness, abuse some game mechanics.
You can get 2 more levels here, too.
Oh, yeah, he needs to build to the Janemba assist. Oh, getting them in block strings even now.
Nice defense so far. Waiting patiently, and the raw tag connects. The thing that's so huge here now, too, is that any touch you get when you bring Gogeta 4 back in after you kill this character, 2 levels, you get a kill. And that's awesome.
Such a good look. Oh, okay.
I got scared there for a second. I was like, don't spin the bar. Don't spin the bar. Please.
Going to have to fight me now.
Gotta be careful.
You can tell Ryuken is playing with such confidence in this play. He's really trying to lure Boyka in. And I mean, he lured him in, but he is not trapping him like he did before. Boyka with a big hit, drops the combo, those 7 bars on deck. He needs to spin some of that cash. Instead, gets raw tag.
Gonna get more levels here, too, if you really want to. Yep.
Level 6.
You get another one off the DP. Level up. Not gonna. I don't think you spend it on the Adult Gohan.
No.
You wait until you get in. Yeah, don't spend. He didn't spend it.
Yeah, he wants that immediate TOD on the Vegeta.
And now any hit in the game is over. Gonna level 1. Boyka is not allowed to make any mistakes. 0. Don't get hit. Guess per game.
Immediately just brings in the Gogeta as well. Sparks up. He wants it so bad. Oh, ends up getting clipped though. All that hard work. It could be for naught, but he's gonna survive this for now.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of damage and Oki's situation. Ryuken wants the level 7. Give it to the people. Oh my god, he dies. All that work.
Boyka, shut it down. No level 7s here.
Okay, now summon Shenron so we can get it back. Try to go for it again.
He did. That was a couple frames off, and he tried it again right there. Boyka with the counter this time, just using the Ki Blast to stuff it from long distance. Oh, but again, he tries to escape after committing to those super dashes, and you just can't do that against Vegeto.
Not allowed. Illegal activity. Oh, and that should be a wrap.
Yeah.
2M connects.
Medium starters right there. My man Vegeta's got no chance here. Janemba, finish it off. Sword combos. You know how it is. One sword to another.
Easy peasy. Ryuken didn't get the level 7, only lost 2 characters that entire set, which was the Gogeta 4 both times. So good stuff to Ryuken, taking it over Boyka. Boyka still a fantastic showing, getting to 3rd place with this team, showing that you can make it happen, but Ryuken playing a very strong shell and very confidently. So now going to be going to compete against Danny in the final set of the night with a potential reset in lieu. But man, oh man, what great Dragon Ball we've had so far. And Boyka sure did put on a show.
Most definitely big props to Boyka. I always like seeing the fundamental Dragon Ball play go as far as it does right there, holding it down with the season 1 stars, Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, and he's still doing work with them just based on those fundamentals he's built from being a long-time Dragon Ball FighterZ player. So I'm glad to see him in the money. Definitely big ups to Boyka holding it down. Trills Revenge also got into the money with that 4th place, but we're determining the lion's share now and who's taking the crown of Fight Nights here on the PlayStation tournaments. Will it be Danny or Ryu? Of course, we saw this happen in the winter semis. Danny did take a 2-0 victory over Ryu, but now Ryu's got a little bit more experience under his belt, nice and warmed up, a lot of momentum on his side. 5 games straight at the very least. I mean, at least 6 games straight. Talking about the Mike Che set as well. So can Danny stuff this momentum? Can they still play as clean as they have? I'm thinking they can, but Ryu definitely got enough in the arsenal to take them down.
Yeah, definitely has more time to work through. And also in the 3 out of 5 set, you get another opportunity. A 2-0 doesn't finish you off. You can get a reverse sweep. We've seen it happen countless times in tournaments, and you've seen it happen in Fight Nights too. So getting into this last set is going to be exciting. Danny versus Ryu. We started early on in the day having this set go forward, and now we're going to be finishing with this set as well. So always looking forward to seeing players try to overcome when they've lost before. And it's no small feat. Danny has been looking good the entire tournament. Ryu did get shaken up just a bit, but if anybody can do it, Ryu is the one in this bracket. As we get into the action, you can see right here, Janemba's head is normal sized, and we've got some heavy hitting teams on both ends as well. Technically, double fusion, both sides. Cell is a fusion. Gotank's obviously a fusion. Labcoat is also a fusion. So here's my argument for that. Yeah. All right. So Android 21, like, yeah, okay, cool. She has all the cells and DNA of everybody, right? But no, it's 21 fused with a lab coat.
Okay, yeah, that's where I thought you were going.
Yeah. So
I completely agree. So according to our like PhD opinions here on Dragon Ball, that is a fusion.
And then Janemba is a fusion. It's evil fused with a forehead. That's what it is. It's evil, evil fused with a forehead.
I see.
Because that's what it is. That's just a random dude. And they were like, what if we gave him a really big forehead and he hated the world for it? That's Janemba's origin story.
They twisted the big forehead. I have an appreciation for big foreheads. So for them to bastardize it like this,
they were like, hey, I heard people like Android 18 and her big forehead. Let's make a villain again with a large forehead.
I see. They're trying to turn it to the dark side. Well, regardless, oh my goodness. Oh, man, I saw the dark side of that fist right there. The 2 waves launching him to the sky. Nanny could be in trouble early here, but Ryu needs a bigger and more significant hit to take down this cell.
Yeah, these players have played countless times versus each other. This is the Mexico matchup. Ryu on the loser side, Danny on the winner side for our last match of Sony Fight Nights. It's going to be fantastic to see who is able to take it out on top. Doesn't get a full confirm from there, and lockdown on the corner still. Ryuken escapes excellently. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Ryuken not only escaping, but turning the tide completely. Putting Danny on the back foot here, building all this meter, and he's going to spin 3 bars on it. Make the Gotenks hurt.
Yeah, little man getting beat by the true fusion. Oh no, the drop right there from Ryuken. Doesn't matter. Almost gets a happy boo-boo.
Yeah, right there. Ryuken is not really expecting that. Oh.
Nice extension. Got hit by the honk. Yep. Dragon Rush, easy. Goes for the soft knockdown stomp. Like that.
Throwing out the Banshee just in case. Trying to pursue.
That was a big mistake right there. Probably missed the IAD, because you can go for same side sword or cross up there and just... Did neutral jump H?
Yeah, I have to imagine. Oh! 2H chasing them down again. From the ground to the skies, the anti-air missile.
The anti-personal missile, you are dead.
Indeed, just dashing up into his space. Ryuken not quite prepared defensively here. He's going to lose Vegeta for that. That's a tough loss, man. Both sparks already off the table. This is a nice gain for Danny in this game here. Of course, yeah. Ryu still's got some healthy characters. Danny's hurting a little bit, but 3 versus 2, always an advantage you'll take.
And Cell's got some decent round start options against Gogeta as well. So love that we switched over to the Cell. One of the less healthier characters, but feels more comfortable, especially with the 1 bar. A lot to work with. Now back to neutral. Super scary. What do you mean? What do you mean that hit? That was disgusting. Hello? Confetti. Surprise!
It's not Zamasu, dog. Oh, it doesn't matter. That was a nasty mix-up right there. Having his body manipulated by the Android 21 assist.
Yikes.
All right, well, you know, waking up real quick, getting a little rude with it. We got a lot of Dragon Balls.
We do. That's the thing that's great about having a Gogeta 4 on the team. Every time you DP, you get a Dragon Ball. And these characters are encouraged to auto combo. It's a very strong tool. And the assist, you get more hits. The more hits you get, the more Dragon Balls you'll get based on whatever star you're trying to get. So absolutely love that. And now Ryuken not loving that Janemba is the last character on their screen.
Yeah, definitely a tough spot to be in. Even with that bar gain, still very far away from the 7 meters. So not going to be easily gaining the Shenron, but okay, it's all right. In the half bar there, he sees the lab coat in susceptible range with her health to actually die from a combo or 2. So he's going to try to execute that properly. 1 more bar here, going to put her on life support.
And that's all she needs. Jumps out of the 6H. Oh my god, and the standing low, it's just too much to deal with. I think that you tag out Lapco here. Get the level 1 into the level 3. No, it just goes for the level 3. We'll have the level 3 for the next mix-up. A little more damage might have been good, but now, guess per game, Ryuken.
Yeah, like this still keeps them pretty close to another level 3, right? So even with the meter penalty, they might be able to get a hit and then build to another level 3, or just spin this half bar. It's also plenty of meter to spin on that as well. Tries to get up in his space again, but Janemba to the skies, right back down with the super dash. Setting up shot. Oh, tried to mix his stuff.
Yeah, I love that. He blast connects, but you don't have enough bar. Nothing to confirm. No vanish. No nothing. Full screen super dash. EX punches whiffs.
Like,
oh, and the run up 2M.
Just enough hesitation right there to catch Ryu slipping. No DMX. Danny up 1-0.
My man had his ankles broken. For real.
For real, for real.
For real.
Gonna need the vibranium ankle surgery from Wakanda.
That's
sorry, bro. Your best
I think Shuri's got the tech. I think they have.
Yeah, if anybody does.
Shuri's got the tech. I was talking about the round starts that I wanted to see in the pout. What? That was tragic. Hello?
What?
That sucked. My man was right with the assist call, and the game said, nah. It's Danny's turn.
It'd be like that sometimes. We talked about it earlier, right? Danny, I mean, the Dragon Ball deities seem to be on their side right now.
Drop on drop. Ooh, really good raw tag. Should be able to kill here. Pretty free. Interesting. Yeah, still dead, still dead. Has to spend another bar, though.
Definitely unfortunate to spend another bar. Very much in control of the game regardless, but yeah, we would have liked to have a little bit more money in the bank. Danny, oh no, just getting ran up on. 6-7 to the assist, but drops the combo.
Wow, the match.
Too well, rearing its ugly head right there. Oh no, drops it. And then of course the jump as the blade catching 2.
And they're still being happy birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah. Finally gonna drop now because of the vanish. Give me that blue life. Wants to bring the Go Tanks in.
Didn't thread in the needle against the Key Blast. Mine have it. They have Cheek Seekers. Yours is just thrown into the wild. Mine can follow you.
Indeed, new 2H right there. The super dash attempt a little bit too close to reaction. But speaking of reactions, air to air bladed. Get out of here. Let's get the vanish out for now, but still A rough spot for Danny to be, and Ryuken looking clean.
Wow.
Oh, but gets screamed on.
Shout at the devil. Beat the devil out of him. Looking good so far. Gonna go for the steal right there. I like the health. Getting the health back right there. It's optimal.
Yeah.
Knockdown is a little bit better than Gotenks too, so we'll see. I think Ryuken should spark here, keep the team alive.
So he does indeed. Oh, the cancel to the 2H right there, punishing the Vegito switch.
Excellent. I gave you misinformation. You shouldn't have sparked. I'm sorry.
That spark is already gone
my.
now. The Vegito punished yet again.
Oh, you're dead.
2
See assist?
bars built, C assist right there for a massive damage extension. Only
Now he's
need
in the
1
lead.
bar.
He's in the lead now. Actually, it's pretty even. We can't see the life bar because of the grand finals right there, but it's pretty even, and that's got to be a demoralizer, especially after you were so far ahead.
Yeah, I would say Ryuken probably has a little bit, but just barely when it comes to the health advantage at this point.
The mental advantage is gone.
Yeah, mental advantage all the way in Danny's side. 100% the momentum is in his corner.
Oh my god, the forbidden starter!
That shit died. It's dying to the second hit of the auto combo.
You might actually just be dead because of the C assist extension. Nah, just ended it early. That's fine. I understand.
And the finger blades. Oh, and he bets on the reflect, and that was not the bet to make, fam. Dragon Rush is there.
Excellent. And just like that, Ryuken's lead has evaporated. So very rough. And the spin to win into the C assist. It is going to be a see you later at 2-0. One more game to go. Ryuken's trying to fight back and stop Danny from being our Sony Fight Nights champion.
Man, I mean, part of my brain had already started preparing for a 1-1, right? Like I was like, okay, this was a definitely Ryu's game. We're going to a game 3 in a tied set. Like part of my mental stack started compartmentalizing that, and then Danny just bring it back. Like you don't gotta worry about none of that. My 21 lab coat's alive. That means we're still good.
All I'm saying is that Ryuken was playing a lot better when Janemba's forehead was bigger. That's all I'm saying. I am putting there's a correlation, a strong positive correlation between the size of Janemba's forehead and Ryuken's performance.
I say if Ryuken manages to get this first game at normal head size, I would have
It's over. The set's over.
advocated to increase.
Nice.
But Danny tired of getting bullied by the cell. Goes to the other side. One of the empty low right there, but Ryu also gonna pop the spark.
Oh my god, that was cursed. That was too cursed.
Right as he landed, bro. Bring him down the most electrifying. Rolling attack with spark. Yeah, you build all the meter in the world right there. Spins 3 stars, 2 to his name. The deepest elbow drop. My goodness, Kyrie Sane style, bro.
And the thing is, in their previous set, every single time, Danny went low. Danny went same side low. So finally, the people's elbow came through, hits you when you're not expecting it, and just like that, Danny, 2 characters away from winning the entire thing.
Oh, I love that. That was a real good play from Danny until he got jump best. And I mean, lab coat is dying back there too.
Man, so much damage.
Oh, right in the forehead. No snap necessary because you're going to kill the character and then bring her in anyway.
So good. 50% off right there. Get your lab coats. Black Friday.
Oh,
nice call on the key blast.
Dash. One hit away from killing off the lab coat here. Does get out for now. Good defense as well. And the instant air dash over, but the delay catches him flinching. Uh-oh, Ryu on the verge of winning the normal size Janemba forehead.
It's impossible to make the comeback once the forehead gets bigger. I'm saying. But still, not over till it's over. 2-8, so good. Was waiting for that one.
Speaking of big heads, this is definitely one of them right here. Go Tanks.
Man. Looking good though. Level 3. 1 touch on the Vegito. And it's going to be anchor on anchor violence pretty soon.
Yeah, bets on the reflect and it works out that time.
Oh my god, down tech buttons.
All day, every day. A classic in the Dragon Ball FighterZ realm.
And then beat. Can vanish to get Oki. Here it is.
Oh, the defense right now. All right, just as I say that, yet again, the block string, the delay follow.
He didn't build.
Bruh. All right.
We got a 1-2 on the board. Ryuken staying alive. BG's fan. Number 1. 2 more to go. Connection has been lost.
Sir, excuse me?
Should be getting back into it shortly. Same size forehead, same size victory. Small forehead, big dreams. That's what we're doing right here. Man, oh man.
Small forehead, big dreams was pretty good.
That's
Ryuken, he is staying alive. The dream is not dead. Down 1-2 up against Danny, but nonetheless here has shown that he's got the stuff capable of bringing it back. It's going to be tough to do it 3 games straight up against Danny. And of course, if he does do that, it is only a reset bracket. We'll be all knotted up at that point, 0-0. But yeah, man, if he gets hot, if he can do the 3-2 comeback in the first set, that is, I mean, all the momentum you could possibly ask for the reset.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you got a little bit more time to do so as we wait to get into the next match. But yeah, Ryuken definitely making a case as to why they've gotten here and as to why they've been fighting so strongly. But yeah, we are working towards the match right now. A little bit of a connection lost, but we should be getting back into it soon. And I'd love to talk about the match too, like what really changed there. And it came down to great anti-airs. The 2Hs were on deck for the side of Ryuken. The J2H on the side of Janemba was stopping all the super dashes. We didn't get to see the scrambles really go in the favor of Danny. And that was the key to success there, I feel, in those sets, in the match that he just won.
Yeah, definitely. Danny is the player that's playing with a lot more confidence and just in general kind of a more, I wouldn't say better feel for the game, but it feels like the tempo and the pace is kind of where they're more comfortable at. Yeah. And yeah, in that last match, you were able to kind of change it, right? Ryu was able to, as you said, like keep his feet on the ground a little bit more, have the anti-airs be clean, kind of catch on to the style of, the style that Danny wanted to play, which is pretty aggressive, like kind of forcing the scrambles. They have a great team for it, right? Cell is so good in like these weird air reset situations where he can just perfect attack and to kill you. So I really love him like prioritizing changing the tempo. He was like, I gotta chill out a little bit. I gotta make him come to me. I gotta make him pay for it when he does.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do too, especially at this stage of the game when you've already lost a set to your opponent. If you don't change anything, and they've already figured out your layer 1 of game plan, you might be in trouble. So love that tempo switch has been happening, really icing out Danny and not letting him get away with the aggressive playstyle he's wanted. And I feel like it's going to take a lot more airtight decision making for Danny to really close this out, because he still has looked fantastic so far in this set. But Ryuken figured something out, and now it's up to Danny to readjust back or try to stay with the game plan, because you have to keep that read on your opponent, and it's no small feat.
Yeah, and when you're in the grand finals winner side position, right, it's always a little bit more interesting making that decision, because it's not like a regular set where you're like, okay, like it's a 3 out of 5, like I might need to change the strat right now to make sure that in this last game, if my changes don't work out, that I have another chance at doing it. He's got a whole nother set. So I think he feels a little bit more at ease to try to do the same thing that's been getting him these W's and be like, okay, maybe I could scramble my way to that last victory that I need before really trying to adjust. But he could be trying to do it a little bit earlier as well. It's just really dependent on the player.
Yeah, and it's hard, like making those adjustments, and it does depend on the player, especially if you played them a lot too. Like you have that just knowledge of how they typically want to play, and it's especially difficult with training partners because you know their habits and they know that you know their habits. So you're like on layer 8 on round 1, but then they do like generic signature select round start, and you're like, oh, I can't believe they hit me with the local grocery store label combo. I didn't expect that. That was, wow, I really got hit by great value round start.
It's funny too, because I feel like training partners tend to do that to each other in tournaments, because like when you play someone you play a lot, like you're one of your sparring partners, you like never do typical round start openers, right? No. Because you've played so much at that point that it's like, okay, like you said, we're on layer 8. Even at round start, a lot of the time, it's like back up or some weird decision that you're trying to experiment with to see if you can have some juice to it. It's rarely ever something that's been very established and used by a majority of the player base, just because like your sparring partner, why would you do that? Like, right? You guys are usually trying to kind of develop and push your skills and strategies forward.
I mean, when you guys both double DP on round start and you look at each other, you're like, dang, we're nasty. That's how you know. That's how you know you've elevated. But yeah, we're just waiting to get into this next match. A little bit of a connection issue. It happens from time to time, but these players are offering us some fantastic games so far. And at the end of the night, it is exciting to see how it breaks down and ultimately decide if we get to a reset or if Danny's going to be our champion. Because Ryu, definitely showing signs of life. I think the player that has done and performed the best against Danny so far in the bracket, without a doubt. So,
yeah, I would definitely agree with that for sure. Has put up a hell of a fight. Has definitely been looking strong as well. Obviously, putting a W on the board here. Did fall 2-0 in the winner semi side of things, but both matches were very competitive. Danny didn't run away with either of them. And right now, Danny finally bleeding a little bit here, has been very dominant throughout the entire tournament. So it was good to see them kind of knocked off their horse. But unfortunate for the connection issues, because that does kind of halt the momentum a little bit, perhaps on the side of Ryu, trying to build it up after that W. It's going to allow them to relax. But it's another kind of story about how a player responds to something like this in the first place, right? Like some players get tilted by like a little bit of a delay in their set and kind of let that get to them before getting back into the zone of actually playing. So we'll see how both of them kind of bounce back here as we close in on getting back into the set.
Yep, right here, still normal size forehead Janemba going to be served up to us. Danny versus Ryuken. Glad we're getting right back into it. Did take a little bit, but that's totally fine as we figure out the rest of the match. But yeah, grand finals, if you're just joining us, this is our last set of the night, barring a reset. Danny versus Ryuken have fought their entire way here. Ryuken from loser side and Danny from winners to see who comes out on top. Danny already has a W against Ryuken once, so we're going to see how it happens again, if he can finish the job as we close out these sets.
Indeed, and that is a strong way to do it, right? Danny likes to set up shop right here, especially once your assists are off the table. That's when the super dash into the lab code comes in, and the DP baited out perfectly here. I mean, barring a drop, that is a dead Gogeta.
And this is exactly how you want to start after getting that loss. A firm statement, and that's what we love to see right there, because that is where the character that gave Danny the most trouble was that Gogeta 4.
Couldn't agree more. The fact that the Gogeta is off the table in 25 seconds, I mean, that's going to be a tough thing to come back from. And Danny continuing the momentum as well. Lab coat doing some experimentation on my man Vegito.
100% lockdown still, and everything is coming up. Danny, every mix-up, every Oki. Ryuken is just falling apart, and maybe the tilt from that little bit of a delay is doing it. This is hard. Wow.
This is definitely a rough start right here. I mean, Ryu, you can get much more behind than this in a Dragon Ball FighterZ match. I'll keep it a buck. So if he's able to make this comeback, it's one for the legends for sure.
Super dash goes in full screen. Doesn't connect there, but the C assist does. And it's going to be a guess per game, one-touch situation. You have to be so cognizant of the spark bait, of the Oki. Everything on the line right now. Danny's trying to get that $200 and take Sony Fight Nights. Can he do it right now?
Waits for the spark out, and then again just locking him down with the health vanish. Does open him up here. It'll be a regenning because of the spark health. Perhaps going to need one more combo to really put him away. Setting up to do that.
And nice reflect. It's looking almost perfect right here. Finally gets a touch. Level 3, and it begins. Ryuken, can you do it? This is such a high hill to climb. Ain't no mountain high enough. And ain't no comeback low enough, because you're going to that home bracket. Danny, as long as he finishes this combo, should be able to clean this up real quick. 3-1 victory. You know, and a little bit of an anticlimactic finish, but Janemba's forehead just was not big enough to get the job done today.
Sometimes that is how it goes, man. Danny taking it 3-1 right there. Dominant performance in that game 4. Has been looking like the premier player all Fight Nights long, and closes the door on any opportunity for anyone else to sit on the throne. Well done.
But that second place, you know, budget's going to be a little bit tight, so we're going to have to put an application into Bulma Burger.
We got you. We got you, Ryu, with a little.
Yeah, we got you. We got you, Ryu. We got you. We got you. You gotta be working with Goku and El Hermano in the back, but it's gonna be good.
Indeed. Yeah. Well done once again. Danny holding it down for Mexico, as they always do time and time again for the Fight Nights and the PlayStation tournaments. They are our champion of this week, as you see the way the bracket broke down. 2-0 to start, 2-0 into that winners finals was the first time they actually dropped the game. Grand finals, one more drop, but besides that, it's been looking pristine.
Yeah, absolutely love this tournament run. And if you want to take part as well, make sure that you get into the action with the players for compete.playstation.com, because not only is there Dragon Ball, there's other games to implore upon as well. You want to make sure that you get into it. As you can see on the little ticker at the bottom, 12-1, Tekken 7, Fight Night Invitational NA. So we got invitationals as well, but you want to make sure compete.playstation.com. From the comfort of your home, you can play, compete, and get your hands on some money. And if you want to see even more PlayStation sponsored events represented, make sure you go to esports, vote for the esports awards, because the GameAwards.com has EVO as one of the best esports events of the year. You can cast your vote at thegameawards.com to make sure that we get the representation they need. They've made so many wonderful things happen for the FGC, and we want it to be represented as the best esports event of 2022. We are proud to support EVO through PlayStation tournament programs like the Summer Community Series, which gave players all around the world an opportunity to compete for a chance to attend the event. So make sure that the event gets the representation it needs, and we go to thegameawards.com to vote for EVO. Absolutely love this event, absolutely love working with them, and everything that Sony is doing has been amazing this year and for the future.
Indeed, EVO 2022 was a different experience than a lot of the previous EVOs, right? In a great way. Like, it had a lot of the feel of the older EVOs, but we had some luxuries. The little PlayStation kind of corner where they got to interview a lot of the commentators and players. We got a bunch of water. Shout outs to Rick and everybody involved in that for holding us down. And it was a very improved experience this year. So definitely, if you get a chance, please go to thegameawards.com. Vote for the best esport event of 2022, because it really was. We're just keeping it a buck. But besides that, of course, that was the Fight Nights PlayStation tournament for Dragon Ball FighterZ this week. I am Ringe. For Jake, Ryan, and myself, I hope all of you have a lovely week. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and we'll see you next.
PlayStation